It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stacks. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Alrighty, hello, here we go. Welcome to the KVJ show. Happy Monday, everybody.
Happy Monday.
Did you have an amazing weekend?
I did. I had a fun weekend.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lots of family fun.
Yeah.
Shenanigans with the fam.
So you did a little ice skating.
Yes, we did ice skating. They had Christmas in July at the Palm Beach Skate Zone.
Uh-huh.
And so it was kind of the perfect thing with a hot, dank, sticky, butt sweat kind of Saturday to go ice skating.
I hear you.
Where we were all bundled up and it was just perfect.
Yeah, anything you can do that's cool is good to find.
It was packed.
Yeah.
There were so many people there. We could barely find a parking spot. So.
Right, because it's god awful. You can't do anything outside.
And
it's
they do
crazy.
it right. They play all the Christmas music.
Yeah.
Santa was there.
Okay.
They're walking around giving out candy canes. It was just fun.
I like that concept. July, Christmas time, it's cool.
Christmas in July is fun, y'all.
Okay, so you in the Christmas spirit then today?
I don't know if I would say that.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like breakfast at dinner.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love pancakes for dinner.
There you go.
Right. Okay. And Bird, you had a great weekend?
Productive.
Okay, that's good. All right.
I would say it was a productive
I
weekend.
saw you're getting your house in order.
Someone's got to.
Okay. The comeback of the dinosaur garden?
Just the comeback.
Yeah.
Well, you said you want to eventually throw a party, which I'm so excited about.
Yeah, that wasn't supposed to be public.
Oh, sorry.
We'll make sure that we get the official word out there so just randoms can show up.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Whoopsie. I mean, you never said that.
Yeah.
Great at those secrets, huh?
She's great.
She's
good.
something, huh?
She's good.
She's good. She's good. All right, well, welcome to Monday. It is the KVJ show. I believe we're still in YouTube jail, so unfortunately no KVJ on YouTube until Wednesday.
Dang.
We pled our case, and they said KVJ guilty.
Yeah.
Guilty of what?
Violated their violation or their code on decency.
For having a man in panties?
Yeah.
We've had two strikes or two issues in the last couple weeks. I didn't know about one before. So we've been dancing.
What else did we do?
Something with I forget. It was something Denny's told me, but
I think it was the video of the guy opening the beer on the gator tooth.
that's what it was.
That wasn't even us.
I don't know what YouTube's doing.
Dang,
They
YouTube.
had an issue with that.
I thought we knew you.
They don't like us.
Yeah. So, Facebook today, I believe. Is that what we got, Denny's? Okay, so we're on Facebook again today, so you can go and watch KVJ there. But Facebook does a weird thing that after we get about 100 people in there, then they limit it. So go there quickly and get in because apparently after 7 a.m. you won't be able to go in there.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Boy, the ripple effect of that.
Why would they ever limit the amount of people that can...
They flag us for a trademark violation and say no one else can come in. They pick up one of our songs.
There's copyright issues, Virginia.
good
We've got
Lord.
gators.
Yeah.
We've got bikinis. We've got
Not
copyright.
easy. Yeah, not easy.
Banned for being sexy and dangerous, though. It does kind of give us street cred.
Someone's going to say, go on Twitch. We can't go on Twitch. We don't have the right stuff.
Copyright issues again. Every platform's got its own problem.
It's actually, ironically, though, giving Kevin a Twitch.
Well, it's given me vision that I think, and I'm talking to our people, that ideally we need to broadcast at kvjshow.com. We need to put it there, and then we control it ourselves.
That seems like the way to go.
Yes, so we don't have this issue in the future. You'll have a reliable place where you can go, and every single day we're going to be there. Regardless, we can post up photos of Jaybird in thongs. We can have videos with guys opening beers on gator teeth.
We can't even be more naughty.
Well, it just Kevin's right. It always depends on what the powers that be want. YouTube numbers was a big thing, so we were doing a lot of YouTube stuff.
Yeah.
If they're cool with the website,
Numbers is numbers, my friend.
Numbers is numbers.
That's right.
And the website, we could be a little bit more,
We
cowboy.
could just be, I mean, we're not going to do anything crazy that's like insanity.
Well, just
but
do what we do and not have to worry on the whims of whatever they might decide is in and out of
a
bounds.
man in panties is not terrible. People wear that to the beach. Like, what are we doing, you two?
Well, it's silly because there's another video with me doing the same stuff that's still up there that has not been flagged. So it doesn't make any sense.
You never know. Unfortunately, we got to deal with that inconvenience for the next 2 days, and then we'll return to normal for a period of time. But like you said, we're working on other things. It did inspire us to look at other hacks and workarounds.
Well, there's the positive.
Got to make the old lemonade, right?
Yeah, sometimes these situations force you to find new things. All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, we're going to let you know what we got on our mind here today as we start off this Monday morning bright and early with the KVJ Show.
Fever dream high in the quiet of the night, you know that I caught it. Bad, bad boy, shiny toy with a price, you know that I bought it. Killing me slow, out the window, I'm always waiting for you to be waiting below. Devils roll the dice, angels roll their eyes, what doesn't kill me makes me want you more. And it's blue, the shape of your body is blue, the feeling I got in it, it's a cruel summer, it's cool, that's what I tell 'em, no rules, unbreakable heaven, but it's a cruel summer with you. Hang your head low in the glow of the vending machine, I'm not dying. We say that we'll just screw it up in these trying times, we're not trying. So cut the headlights, summer's a knife, I'm always waiting for you just to cut to the bone. Devils roll the dice, angels roll their eyes, and if I bleed, you'll be the last to know. Oh, it's blue, the shape of your body is blue, the feeling I got in it, it's a cruel summer, it's cool, that's what I tell 'em, no rules, unbreakable heaven, but it's a cruel summer with you. I'm drunk in the back of the car, and I cried like a baby coming home from the bar. Said I'm fine, but it wasn't true. I don't wanna keep secrets just to keep you alive. Snuck in through the garden gate every night that summer just to seal my fate. And I scream for whatever it's worth. I love you, ain't that the worst thing you ever heard? He looks up, grinning like a devil. It's blue, the shape of your body is blue, the feeling I got in it, it's a cruel summer, it's cool, that's what I tell 'em, no rules, unbreakable heaven, but it's a cruel summer. I'm drunk in the back of the car, and I cried like a baby coming home from the bar. Said I'm fine, but it wasn't true. I don't wanna keep secrets just to keep you alive. Snuck in through the garden gate every night that summer just to seal my fate. And I scream for whatever it's worth. I love you, ain't that the worst thing you ever heard?
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
All right, what you thinking about today, Jaybird?
Remember I told you a few weeks ago when I had that fever?
Yeah.
I thought I saw the Undertaker.
Yes.
All right.
The faceless Undertaker.
Yes, it just, I mean, if you know what I'm talking about, he's the wrestler, but he didn't have a face, and then he attacked me during my dream, and it was crazy. And I had a fever, but I did have a lot of people reach out to me and said they had similar experiences, what seemed to be the Undertaker. And then I got another message over the weekend. It says, Bird, my husband and son have seen what looks to be what you described, a man that resembles the Undertaker. Just wanted to let you know you're not the only one who's experienced this horror of the Undertaker. My husband has said he's even attacked him in his sleep as well, just like you had said.
Jeez.
Hope this comforts you. You're not alone. And I've gotten quite a few people who said, yeah, I've seen something that looks like the Undertaker in my house, kind of like a shadow person.
Right.
Now, some things that it could be that are not a ghost, if you're not sleeping, you could sometimes see things that aren't there.
Yeah.
If you have a fever, you can sometimes see things that are not there.
Yeah.
Or you have a house that's possessed with ghosts.
Yeah, you probably have at least 2 of the 3.
I've got at least 2 of them.
Yeah.
But I was taken back a bit how many people have experienced this Undertaker thing.
He is an impressive character from wrestling that embeds in your brain. He's my favorite. If you love theatrics, if you love spooky theatrics like I do, it embeds. Whenever I watched it with Panda, I was always like, The Undertaker is my favorite.
And it's not completely looking like the Undertaker. It looks like it, but he's taller and lankier. And boy, does he sprint really quick.
My question, do all these people know wrestling? So is it imprinting because they're watching wrestling, or is there some kind of spirit entity that is out there jumping in people's heads that just, if you know the reference to The Undertaker, you know what you're talking about, but they're still seeing it and they may have never even seen The Undertaker from wrestling?
Was the husband and son watching Monday Night Raw?
Yeah, right.
I know my husband was.
No, it's a great question because I'm only saying what it reminded me of. It wasn't exactly
Yeah.
The Undertaker,
Right.
but it resembled it.
Uh-huh.
And that's the feel I'm getting.
Okay.
It doesn't look exactly like The Undertaker, the face or anything.
Okay.
It doesn't
Well, it was faceless.
It's a faceless thing. People are saying it's like a shadowy thing. I don't know.
Okay.
Something weird's out there.
Others have had the experience. What's on your mind today, Virginia?
So yesterday we took the fam out for a little family boat day. Sans Panda. Panda didn't go, just me and the kids.
Okay. Is
And-
there a reason for that?
He doesn't love the boat.
Okay.
He'll go if we make a big deal of it. But this was,
You got to guilt him into it.
yeah, it's got to be for like an event.
Okay. Something special.
Yesterday was just kind of like I don't know. We're just gonna go frolic at the sandbar, kind of
Yeah.
mom and kids, fun, mellow, nothing crazy, just the 3 of us. But when we got off the boat, we get off there at Tiki 52, up just north of Martin County line. So it's actually in Martin County. But there's the cutest little bar there, Tiki Their Bar. It's called Tiki 52. And
Okay.
so it's like an outdoor, but it's covered with a giant tiki, and they always have like live music. And it's such a cute spot. I highly recommend it if you haven't checked it out. It's kind of like a hidden little gem. It's not overrun with tourists at all. It's all locals, and it's such a cute spot. But we were getting off the boat and walking along the dock, right along the edge of the restaurant, and this guy was like, "Hey, we love KVJ show," and I was like, "Hey, how's it going?" And I was waving, and they all came running up. These kids from this family, and I was like, ready to say, yes, I am Virginia. And they were like, do you know Jay Bird? Can you tell Jay Bird we said hi? So Jay, Cam, and Jason from Tequesta wanted me to tell you hi.
What up,
And
y'all?
Big fans.
All right.
They were zero interest in asking me about me. They only had all questions
Everything
about
was for Jay Bird.
Jason.
Yeah.
Do I know Jason? Are we really friends?
There's a lot of questions to ask.
Do we hang out? Is he as crazy as he sounds?
Does he really see The Undertaker?
Yeah.
That reminds me of that time me and Virginia were at this birthday party for this KVJ Nationer, and one of the girls there go, "Oh, can I get a picture?" And so me and Virginia get in the picture, and then in front of everybody, this girl goes, "Oh no, not you, Virginia. I
Just
want-
Jay
I
Bird.
just-
She just wanted Jay Bird in the picture. I was like,
Oh, no, you, Virginia. Oh, that's amazing.
Everybody in Virginia slinked away.
humbling Saturday.
I think the girl even had said something kind of disparaging towards Virginia.
She did. She
no, not
definitely,
you.
definitely not a fan.
It was
you're
really
not needed.
It was very public and very uncomfortable.
And very amazing.
That's fantastic.
It was. What's on your mind, Kev?
Well, I am feeling for my son Cannon today. It's attitude week in football.
What's that mean?
That means that he had to be at his school at 4:45 this morning for heavy conditioning.
Oh.
So it means that the football season is getting underway. It begins today.
They used to call it Hell Week, Virginia, but these
Yeah.
kids are so soft that word hell scares them.
Yeah, now you have to go with
You can't call it Hell
You
Week.
can't. You have to go with attitude week.
Snowflakes.
Yeah.
We called it Hell Week, and it lasted more than 7 days, by the way.
It was, yeah. It is hell. That's pretty much the point of it.
Oh,
So,
that's funny.
yeah, so he's doing that for 4 days. They've got that, but
Gosh, I don't miss any of that crap.
it's rough. It's just nothing but them trying to break you.
It really is, and they'll make you do it twice a day.
Yeah, I think they've stopped doing that. They've outlawed, I believe, what's called the two. It used to be called two-a-days, where they would go and they would whoop your butt in the morning, and then you would go home and you would pass out for about 3 hours, and they'd whoop your butt in the afternoon.
Yeah, man, I can't believe it was legal for that long.
They did a lot of really questionable things in football back in the day.
In the name of winning.
Yes, a lot of real violations going on.
To kids.
Yes. So all the football is going on. That would be high school that's getting going this week. And also you've got full-out NFL. You'll see that the players are starting to trickle back in. I saw a video with Tyreek Hill. He was having his last little vacation hurrah. So he's trying to squeeze out another baby or two before he has to get back to training camp.
I hope not.
Oh, he's got plenty of time.
Yeah.
Plenty of time.
He does, yeah. He'll have 3 more ladies pregnant by the end of the week.
Oh, I hope not.
Yeah.
For the sake of his marriage.
Yeah, you're right. You would hope not. You're right. So hopefully he's locked in, and they're going to focus on only having babies together. But veterans going to report to Dolphins training camp starting tomorrow. So that gets going on. The rookies have been there since last week, so that's some exciting stuff.
Do the Dolphins, are they hurting way big time because of Christian Wilkins leaving?
Well, that brings me to my next point. Thank you for leading into that.
Wow, look at you. 2 DJs, 1 brain.
They got a couple people that they're trying to fill in the blanks with.
That's going to be what they need, at least 2 people.
Yeah, they did. They drafted a kid. We'll see how he does out of Penn State. But then they brought in this Shaq Barrett. This guy is a veteran edge rusher, and he's a guy that just sacks the quarterback all the time. And he's a 2-time Super Bowl champion, and he led the league in sacks back in 2019, not that long ago. Had 10 sacks in 2021. So like going, okay, this guy's going to make up for Christian Wilkins. He's going to have the pressure on the edge. The Dolphins' defensive line is going to be fine. This weekend, Shaq Barrett announced that he is retiring.
What?
He ain't got one left in him?
Our guy?
He's
Before he even gets 1 sack?
Yes, the guy that was going to help the loss of Christian Wilkins has decided, you know what, I think I'm done with football.
Oh.
The 31-year-old has decided that he is hanging it up and he is not going to be joining the Dolphins after all this year.
All right, newbie. That new guy. Mm-hmm. The first guy you talked about.
Yeah.
You literally have big shoes to fill, dude.
Yeah.
Let's step it up.
It was rough. Well, they had a couple injuries, so hopefully the injured Dolphins players get back pretty quick. But yeah, not great news to start off the week of training camp for the Miami Dolphins. That was a guy they thought was going to hopefully be a big piece of the defense this year. So we'll see. Life goes on.
You never know.
You never know. You never know what might happen. That's the wacky world of football. All right, coming up here in a couple minutes, Jaybird had many interesting things happen to him over the weekend. The kind of stuff that kids like to ask you about when you're on the street. So which one of these things did not happen to Jaybird over the weekend? Did he swallow a huge bug while working in his dinosaur garden? Did he get several scrapes on his butt while swimming naked in his pool? Did he buy 2 Dolly Parton t-shirts? Did he learn how to float in the water without sinking, finally? Or did he get involved in a shopping cart accident at Publix?
Only one of those things did not happen, Virginia.
Did not.
Our baby's not floating.
Okay. Oh, man.
Sinks like an anchor.
Oh, man. You stole mine.
There's no way.
I thought the same. Though.
You guys, really?
He is not buoyant.
Okay.
I've seen it.
We'll find out. Regina and I right coming up next.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Mom, it's school shopping time.
On it. Ooh, Target has select supplies like crayons and glue sticks for 25 cents, plus markers for 50 cents.
Next, my new Rockstar vibe means new clothes.
Ooh, totally. These graphic tees are $6 and made to last.
And a strawberry lunch bag to match my sweet personality.
Got it, and it's only $5. Plus, get your favorite Good and Gather snacks. They're now at a new lower price.
Best team ever.
When it comes to low prices, Target has your back to school.
Dear love of my life, we were on the 12B bus this morning when I caught a whiff. A scent so fresh, so life-changing, I had to find its source. Alas, I didn't know if you were the woman in the pink freshly washed cardigan or the retired mailman next to me, but I knew one of you was my soulmate. Ah, the scent of Gain Flings. Try Gain Flings with OxyBoost and Febreze.
Demand Dave. 844-4111-LAW. Demand Dave. For a car accident or slip and fall. Need a personal injury lawyer? Make the call. 844-4111-LAW.
Hi, this is David Comras, attorney at law. If you've been injured in an accident, my goal is to get you the maximum results like I have done for so many of my clients. Offices located in Fort Lauderdale.
844-4111-LAW.
We buy any car. Why sell your car at WeBuyAnyCar.com? Because when you trade in, you're dealing with a dealer. And sure, they're interested in a good deal. For them, not for you. Come to WeBuyAnyCar.com instead. All we do is buy cars. You get in, get out, and get paid at a fair price. So don't take chances with a trade-in. Go to WeBuyAnyCar.com for a free online valuation.
Find out how much your car's worth at We Buy Any Car.
John C. Cassidy Air Conditioning and Plumbing is proud to unveil that the C stands for comfort.
Mr. Announcer Man, sir, the C is for Charles.
The C stands for cool.
It's Charles.
The C stands for care with class.
Charles.
Hush, hush. John C. Cassidy has kept Palm Beach County cool and comfortable with care and glass since 1960. Find out more at CassidyAC.com to see for yourself.
I'm Mark Anajar.
I'm Glenn Levine.
I'm Ellie Anajar.
Together, we're Anajar and Levine.
If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE.
In office, West Palm Beach.
This is the story of the one. As head of maintenance at a concert hall, he knows the show must always go on. That's why he works behind the scenes, ensuring every light is working, the HVAC is humming, and his facility shines. With Grainger's supplies and solutions for every challenge he faces, plus 24/7 customer support, his venue never misses a beat. Call quickgrainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Right now, you may be running a little late, or feeling stressed, or overwhelmed, and you may be going a bit over the speed limit. So to help you relax, exhale. Ease up on the gas. You'll get there when you get there. Take a moment to just chill. This little break is brought to you by Target Zero and the Florida Department of Transportation.
Injured? Visit Lytle Ryder Smith, Ivy, and Fronrath at foryourrights.com.
They keep it real. The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Okay, so which of these things did not happen to Jaybird over the weekend? Apparently, he spent a good bit of time in his pool. He was swimming naked and scratched up his butt. Virginia and I are believing that, but we're not believing the other part about him learning how to float. That's the one that we think did not happen to Jaybird over the weekend, but he had a lot of other things that were going on as well. Could it be one of these other things that actually did not happen to Jaybird over this weekend? The other things that he was getting into this weekend, he also got bought 2 Dolly Parton t-shirts.
You believe that one, huh?
Yeah, I feel like that. Yeah, I can see that. Dolly Parton would pop on a t-shirt.
I mean,
yeah,
it does.
Yeah, I can see that happening. You're involved in a shopping cart accident at Publix. Yeah,
Yes.
I can see that. And then swallowed a huge bug while working in your dinosaur garden. I know you're putting in a little bit of time out there.
That did happen. I swallowed something, and it wasn't a small bug. I was just really grinding.
Yeah.
Really just down in the dirt.
Okay,
really
yeah.
going for it.
Right.
And you know me.
Yeah.
When I'm not, when I'm just going for something.
You're focused. You're in your element.
My mouth was open and something had done flown in that thing, and I panicked. And as I panicked, I swallowed it.
Oh,
So
no.
I have no idea what I swallowed. Don't know if I got malaria. I just know that it did not go down natural or easy.
Okay. Well, protein in your diet is not bad for you.
I don't know what it was, Virginia.
There was a lot of bugs around here.
I know.
Yeah, could have been about anything.
I don't know why she swallowed the fly.
Exactly.
I guess she'll die. Dead by Christmas.
Okay, so that did happen. Were Virginia and I right about the floating?
I can't float.
I knew it.
Although I've been really trying, but you're right, man. I just sink.
Yeah.
They call me Sinker.
You're like that in that Rudolph special, that Bumble. Remember that? They would always sink. That was their one thing.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, he couldn't
I'm a
get in
bumble.
water. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. They always say, "Oh, just think light thoughts." Think
What?
light thoughts. I'm like, all right.
That helps you float?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't help me.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
And everyone always says, Kevin will get 10 emails. I can help Jaybird float. I'm telling you, you just can't.
It's not even possible.
I would like to watch it, though. It would be kind of fun to watch people try to teach you how to float. I would watch that for an hour.
There's some kind of hole in my body that makes me sick.
He's actually got a lead butt.
Just see them quit in complete frustration. Just giving up time after time. Okay, so you scraped up your butt a little bit swimming naked?
I did. I was doing some exercises on my stairs.
But when you're always on the bottom, you scrape.
Yeah. It does.
Started from the bottom, now we're still on the bottom.
Yeah.
She's doing her act. I'm gonna let her do her act.
She is. Yeah.
I was doing some exercises, Kevin,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't realize how much damage it was doing until
okay.
I got out. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I got welts on my butt.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But that core, though.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Core's still very fat.
That's good, though, doing some
And
pool
you would
strength
think
training.
the core would float.
Yeah, no, I've been trying to get better at swimming. They say you can get into good shape by swimming.
Big time.
True.
So I've been
Big
trying
time.
to do that a lot more.
Yeah, during the pandemic, and there was nothing else to do, we would go out every Saturday morning and we'd all kind of do a relay thing with the family.
Oh, that's
We'd all swim.
fun.
Yeah, I got in great shape, too.
It helps your cardio, right?
Oh, big time.
Yeah, okay. That's what I care about.
Strength,
And if
everything.
you make it a little competition, that's fun.
Yeah.
I'm not a smooth looking swimmer, as you might
We know.
guess.
Yeah.
But I can feel it, though. But it does sound like someone's drowning.
It's a lot of motion, huh?
We're going to let you swim in the shallow end.
It ain't smooth. Oh, no. Your boys, I beat you in a swimming contest a long time ago, Virginia. I don't
remember that,
I don't
yeah.
want to hear it from you.
There was an asterisk. I thought we were swimming to one thing. It was actually something else.
Well, don't drink and swim.
That's not fun.
You bought a couple Dolly Parton T-shirts?
I did, and you are right. They do pop.
Oh, yeah.
They pop hard.
Yeah. And what happened with this shopping cart accident at Publix?
I would say if I was the shopping cart police, I would give fault to me and the other shopping cart. We were both coming around the corner. We were both kind of
okay.
coming around a little too quick. We both said we were sorry because I think we both realized we got to take our corners a little bit slower.
Okay. Sometimes people, they get in a rush.
Yes.
Yes, I usually take my corners kind of slow because of that rat problem I had, but I was in a rush, and I got burned. I got burned hard.
It happened.
And just a collision head on?
It did. It was. It was it was kind of awkward.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. What do you say when something like that
Oh,
happens?
sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry.
Well, another thing that also happened to Jaybird over the weekend, is it possible he got another sign from the great beyond from his mom?
Oh.
We'll tell you exactly what happened with Jaybird. Is this a sign or not? Coming up next.
I was supposed to be sent away, but they forgot to come and get me. I was a functioning alcoholic till nobody noticed my new aesthetic. All of this to say, I hope you're okay, but you're the reason. And no one
Can you believe it? Taylor Swift is not number one on the Billboard Hot 200.
No.
What?
What happened?
Eminem happened.
Oh.
Yeah, baby. The death of Slim Shady Coup de Grace is the new number one album in the country, taking down Taylor Swift. The reign is over.
I like when old dogs do well.
It is his 11th number one album. 11. That's pretty good.
That's
great.
That's next level good.
That is next level good. Rolling Stone only gave the album 2 stars, but apparently enough people liked it that they bought it.
Sounds like you're wrong, Rolling Stone.
Could be. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I'm sure she'll be okay because apparently her boyfriend, Travis Kelce, spent about $75,000 on 14 gifts from her when he was in Milan. He went shopping at Valentino, Prada, Fendi. Like she needs 14 gifts.
I mean, what do you get her? Do you buy her glasses, a blouse?
Probably all that. All the above.
New stuff.
Yeah.
Just whatever's hot and new, and she can't possibly have it yet.
Do you like when Panda will buy you clothes out of the blue that he thinks you would like?
Yes, and he's really good at it. Panda will buy clothes and shoes. He's really good.
Because that's got to be uncomfortable if your man buys you a blouse and you hate it.
Yeah.
It's like, babe, I think you look beautiful in this.
Right.
Sometimes it doesn't hit, but I would say 80% it hits.
Do you not wear the ugly stuff?
No.
So he knows if he struck out because he's just not going to get worn.
Well, I just say, babe, did you keep the receipt? He knows I'm picky.
Okay, so he accepts it and his feelings don't get destroyed.
He always keeps the receipt. Hopefully his feelings don't get hurt too bad.
He's so numb these days, he doesn't have feelings.
What are those? Well, Jaybird had something interesting over the weekend. Do you believe in signs? He's talked many times about the signs he believes that he's received from his mom, from the great beyond. For instance, cardinals. That is a universal symbol of a spiritual message from the other side. And whenever he sees cardinals, he's seen them in sometimes signature songs that his mom would love would be playing in the background. And that seems to be a lot of the combination that happens here because you were playing a song that your mom loved and something happened.
Well, no, what it was going on, I was cleaning my house and I had it on just this random thing on YouTube. This song's not in my algorithm, so it just did pop up. I like this song, but it was my mom's favorite song. And as I'm cleaning, the song comes on, and about a quarter way through, as I'm cleaning, I find this piece of jewelry that I've been looking for that belonged to my mom. I had lost it, couldn't find it, didn't know what happened to it. It was it had fallen, bounced, and went underneath my piano. So I was taking my piano and I was cleaning underneath it. As that song was playing, I go, holy crud, here's that thing I've been looking for quite a long time.
While the song is playing?
And it's the song How Much I Feel by Ambrosia, which I've had another weird moment with that song before. I just thought it was kind of weird. Coincidence possible.
Yeah.
You know, but I'll take it as a win.
It's just nice little things to hang on to.
It's a nice little moment. If that's all it is, then that's all it is, and I'll take it as that. But I did think that was kind of cool. It randomly played, and then I found it at the same time.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I've been looking for it for a long time.
What is the jewelry?
It's this pin that's an angel that my mom's best friend gave to her, and then... No, sorry, my mom gave it to my mom's best friend, and then after my mom's best friend passed away, her husband gave it to me to have and told me the story about it. I didn't know about that story that they had given this angel to each other. So I had it, and it either clipped off and fell off where it was at and landed in this odd area. I just never knew what happened to it. And I found it.
That's cool.
I thought it was neat.
It is
Very
neat.
cool.
Yeah, it is neat.
At the very minimum, it's neat.
Yeah, right.
And you were definitely missing it and going, where is it? Where is it?
Actively looking for it.
It's so nice when you find something like that you were like actively missing and looking for.
Well, if you can't find something after several months, even a year plus, you go, all right, did it maybe fall in the trash? Did
somebody steal it?
It may be gone for good.
Any of the above.
People want to know if we're being broadcast anywhere visually. Yes, we are on Facebook for the next 2 days until we are allowed to return back to YouTube.
We're in YouTube jail.
Yeah.
We tried fighting it. We lost that fight. We think we've been wrongfully persecuted.
You're wearing panties. They said that we have like something inappropriate showing. There's nothing showing. At no part was it ever like scandalous. You're wearing panties.
Well, they're okay with us shooting fireworks out of our butt, but I can't have underwear. Underwear that was quite. It covered everything.
It covered everything. It was a pair of women's regular underwear, and you tried to make them into a thong, but they weren't even a thong.
We're wrongfully in jail right now.
Wrongfully persecuted. Free KVJ.
Yeah.
They're not. We are.
We pled our case, and they were like, nope, you're guilty. No more appeals.
Yeah. We did check out the verbiage that they have on their guidelines, and it's a loose fitting, but I guess we did.
What did it say?
I don't have it in front of me, but it was something about things that are questionable. Denny's might be able to find it and pull it up. But
sorry for being so sexy, YouTube.
Yeah, I'll find that wherever it is. It's floating around on email somewhere, and I have like 800 emails. So, yeah, we'll try to get back here in a couple days.
You have 800 emails, none of them good news.
No, it's all it's all problems. That's basically it. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes on the KVJ show. Had somebody that sent us an email. They want to know from something that he did, does he deserve a second date or not? It's almost like one of those tests. Have you ever heard the taxi cab test about unlocking a door for somebody? That used to be something before you had the automatic locks, where you go around and it's just kind of a test to see if it's like opening doors. It's chivalry.
Yes.
So he kind of failed one of those tests. I'll let you know how he failed, and does that mean he's disqualified from a second date? You can sound off on that coming up next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Get your vehicle summer road trip ready by the experts at Schumacher Auto Group, offering services for most makes and models by certified technicians at 3 convenient locations. Express walk-in services available or schedule your service at SchumacherAuto.com. At the moment, no major incidents being reported on your roadways, I-95 and the Turnpike throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. From the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Self-care is not selfish. Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
What's better than family, friends, and the Palm Beaches? How about inviting your family and friends to visit you in the Palm Beaches? Use hashtag #LoveThePalmBeaches on social media to share why you love where you live. And you can win weekly and monthly prizes like swag, restaurant gift cards, tickets, and hotel stays. Get all the details at thepalmbeaches.com/love and share the love all summer long with hashtag #LoveThePalmBeaches.
And now, it's time for the hurricane season trivia question of the day. Brought to you by Deck and Drive, South Florida's most referred paver company.
Now listen closely because you could win up to $15,000 in new pavers for your driveway, pool deck, or patio, courtesy of Deck and Drive.
Today's question is, what word is used to describe the center of a hurricane? Your hint of the day, it rhymes with pie.
I want you to get your texting fingers ready and text the right answer to 909090. You'll be automatically entered to win up to $15,000 in new pavers for your driveway, pool deck, or patio, courtesy of Deck and Drive.
No purchase necessary, but you must text your answer to what word describes the center of a hurricane to 909090. And don't forget, your hint of the day is it rhymes with pie. Text now.
Who lays the pavers in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, you know it's Deck and Drive, yeah.
You're not going to want to miss this. Diamonds Direct summer sale starts this weekend. For 3 days only, this Friday through Sunday. Get 20% off rings, earrings, pendants, bracelets, and more. Plus, book an appointment and get an additional $100 off. And designers are flying in from New York and LA to showcase their latest trends. That's 20% off, plus $100 off with an appointment and designer trunk shows. Tons of engagement rings on sale, too. 20% off starts Friday. Details at diamondsdirect.com. 3 days only and Sunday.
Begin Anew does it right. I love the way they zone in on the patient and really try to figure out, okay, exactly what's going on with you. Maybe you feel like you have brain fog, low energy, low libido, weight gain. At Begin Anew, they specialize in zoning in on restoring your health and renewing your beauty and getting you feeling your absolute best. It starts with that Total Optimal Wellness program. It's just $149 with your qualifying insurance. And at Begin Anew, they look at everything: hormones, organ function, vitamins, nutrients, anything that can be making you feel funky, and they get you on track to feeling better. Maybe you're looking to lose the weight. They've got the semaglutide program at beginanewmed.com. Go online, sign up for that Total Optimal Wellness check, sign up for the consultation for weight loss. When you join the semaglutide program as a new patient, drop my name and save $75 right there. Beginanewmed.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Ready to trade in your car hassle-free? Visit hgreg.com. Click on Sell Us Your Car for an offer in minutes. Find thousands of cars below market value. Trade in today at hgreg.com. Save more, drive happy.
South Florida weather today, you have an 80% chance of rain with a high of 87. Expect heavy rainfall and thunderstorms.
This report is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan Injury Law Firm.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. We recently received a call from an injured person. The insurance company had offered them $11,000. We took the case over and got more than $2 million in court. Morgan & Morgan.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
Well, we are doing our best to give you all of the great little hookups and staycation opportunities. And we're doing one that's pretty awesome here. Get a little taste of Palm Beach. We got a staycation at the Brazilian Court Hotel. It's a 2-night stay with a sightseeing yacht trip. I mean, how bougie and Palm Beach is that, huh?
That is fancy, and I love it.
Yeah. All you have to do is download the WRMF app and enter the keyword hotel, HOTEL, all day today to get qualified. That's going to be nice.
Oh, that's going to be real nice. That's where the Café Bouloud is.
Yeah.
Oh, me like.
Oh, it's so nice. Yeah, I was on Palm Beach for lunch yesterday, Virginia.
Oh, where'd you go?
We went to Bricktops.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah. My cousins were over there, and that's his favorite place. So we went and weaved in and out of all the oxygen tanks sitting in the aisle and made our way to our table. And yeah, it's always fascinating, though, to watch. Just to sightsee over there.
Oh, my gosh. It is some of the best people watching ever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just to see what's going on. Like, my wife can identify all the brands, and she's like, that guy's wearing, I don't know, some kind of belt, and he gets into a Rolls Royce. I'm like, geez, man. Just crazy.
It's fun.
Did you see that Palm Royale got 11 Emmy nominations?
Good for them.
That is the TV show that's on Apple TV about Palm Beach. So, yeah, it's kind of cool. I guess it's kind of a big show. Season 2 is going to be coming up, too, pretty soon. All right, like we had said earlier, we are on Facebook this week because we got booted off of YouTube for a violation. Jaybird was in underwear last week. And
looking too delicious.
Yeah. So it was a violation of one of their criteria. The verbiage on that, they said the depiction of clothed or unclothed genitals, breasts, or buttocks that are meant for sexual gratification.
I mean, that wasn't what was going on.
Yeah.
Clothed or unclothed?
Yes, clothed or unclothed genitals, breasts, or buttocks that are meant for sexual gratification is a violation of YouTube bylaws.
Don't we all have clothed genitals?
Apparently, if you use them to titillate, then you're violating their policies.
Dang it, I was too sexy on that thing.
You were too sexy.
Banned for being too delicious.
I broke our YouTube channel.
Yeah, you did.
I apologize.
Well,
too sexy.
If there's ever anything that you shouldn't apologize for, it's for being too sexy.
I will wear a turtleneck next time. I'm never posting anything even remotely close to anything naked ever again. You scared me, YouTube. You did it.
We just need to get our own thing where we can't get kicked off for wearing underwear.
Yeah.
And having no pink parts showing.
It was a very benign thing. We've done
way worse. This just tells me that they're changing the way they look at stuff and maybe discriminating against who they want to discriminate against. And we're being persecuted.
I do hear a lot of YouTubers talking about the grip that YouTube is putting around everybody
Yeah.
as far as not allowing this, not allowing that.
Right.
That's why you hear a lot of unalive
Yeah.
and those kind of things.
It's so just random and weird. I even see it on Twitter that, people will, put different things up. There are certain words and so you got to try to figure out what they're talking about because they'll put little characters in some of the things because, they don't want to get penalized. It's an odd, we're in an odd place.
It is.
Everything's odd. So, KVJ TV is on Facebook this week. If you want to go there to watch, that's where we are broadcasting the video portion of the show back on YouTube on Wednesday. So, should this person get a second date? There are just little marks of chivalry, signs that you can see if you're on a date, if someone is courteous, if they are kind, if they think of you. Do they have manners? And Liza thinks that maybe this is a sign he does not. She said, I'm 34 years old, and I went out with a guy who is the same age. It went okay, nothing too exciting. We went to dinner, and then we rode around, and we chatted for a bit. I hopped in his truck from the restaurant parking lot, so when he brought me back to my truck, it was around 10 p.m. Yes, we live in Tennessee. If you're wondering why everyone drives a truck. It was dark, and there was a car parked next to me on my driver's side, and on the other side of that car was a truck with 3 people standing around it. He pulled up on my passenger side and then said goodnight. I was honestly a little surprised that he didn't get out to walk me to my truck door. He let me walk to my truck and get in. He did wait for me to pull out of the parking lot. However, the more I think about it, the more I'm bothered by the fact that he didn't walk me to my truck driver's side door. Is this silly of me? Am I thinking too much into it, or does it speak volumes about his character? I was asked out on a second date, and we have been talking since, so it wasn't like he wasn't into me. Would love to know what you think. Second date or no?
I would go on the second date, but yeah, I'm surprised he didn't do that either.
It's those small little things.
Yes.
Well, because especially when you walk to the car, you can give another hug and a kiss goodbye and make sure you get in there safe.
He doesn't want to be inconvenienced and have to turn his vehicle off to walk you to your truck. And I don't know. I like somebody who's willing to go out of their way to make me feel protected, loved, special. He's not doing any of that.
If you like somebody, everything else was perfect except for that one moment. Do you bring that up on a second date that it bothers you? You don't get mad or anything. You just express to yourself, hey, it kind of was weird to me. You didn't walk me to my car. I just wanted to Is that a weird thing to say to somebody? Or are you at that point being a nitpicker?
I think you can bring it up, but don't bring it up like you're reprimanding
Yes.
him. Bring it up like, hey, this is something that I need for me because I have fears that because you are a big, strong man, you can help me out with. Instead of coming down on him for not doing it, educate him on your needs and make it look like you require a little more than normal.
Do you forgive him if you tell him that and he goes, babe, to be quite honest with you, I had the worst case of poopy cramps, and if I would have stood up, it would have been lights out. Do you forgive him?
Yeah, I don't know.
It would have been a brownout?
Yeah.
Do you forgive that person?
I don't know. I think it'd be like, what a terrible excuse.
I'd be like TMI.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
So...
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like you like this guy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't throw him away just yet. Sometimes you got to train these men like a puppy.
Yeah, I like your approach. You could bring up a conversation, be like, hey, what are the little things that you like in people that you date? And here are a few little things that I like. I like people that walk me to my car door, things like that.
And make it known to him that you realize this is like going above and beyond, but that you really need this from a man, and this is you.
Is that bad in the beginning of something to let somebody know that even though they might be quirky and they don't make sense, let them know, hey, this is kind of how I'm built. This kind of bothers me.
But when you explain it, it does make sense. If there was people standing around your vehicle and
makes you feel unsafe,
you felt unsafe.
Yeah.
Any of us any woman would feel that way. It is not unreasonable. He's just a man, so he doesn't know what it's like to be a woman and be vulnerable and look at that situation and feel intimidated because he's never felt intimidated by something like that. He doesn't have to.
Yeah.
But when you break it down and you explain it, I think it makes sense.
I don't know.
It's not irrational.
I don't know. I'm a man, and there's been plenty of times where I've walked up to a car and there's been 3 or 4 people walking and surrounding, and I'm like, I don't feel safe. I'm scared.
Yeah, right.
It's not just women that feel
It
scared.
is.
Sometimes
for
men,
anyone.
Sometimes men get scared too. Look, from what I understand, 9 out of 10 men in a parking lot are evil.
Maybe more.
Yeah. Well, like I've said, I'm in binge watching season. I'm trying to get through a bunch of shows because football is just about 5 weekends away, and then it's all football every weekend. So I got a lot of shows I got to try to cram in. So I was doing some binge watching, doing that Only Murders in the Building on Hulu, enjoying it. Finally got to season 3, halfway through that. So I'm making my way through it. And then I'm trying to figure out, okay, what am I going to tee up next? And there have been a lot of great suggestions.
A lot.
Yes.
Everybody has been telling us all kinds of ideas, stuff on every platform. So thank you guys for telling us.
What season do you like better? Do you like binge watching season, or do you like football season better?
Oh, they both have their.
I know.
They both have their benefits. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I got to tell you, honestly, I think I might have enjoyed this binge watching season more than I enjoyed last year's football season.
Well, you had an MVP season.
Yeah, it's been good. And Virginia has found a show by your recommendation that, whoa, the reviews that she has, raving. A show everyone must watch according to Virginia. She'll tell you what it is coming up next.
Let me tell you. You my little boo thing, so I'll give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Put a little gold in the teeth and the fit good, so I took the doors out the deep. Okay, I see your brother holding your seat, no beef, but I'm trying to get to know you at least. Don't take my talking to your own. I can keep it chill like the Soviet blunt. I'ma keep it real when your man long gone. If you're looking for a friend and you got the wrong song, baby girl, what's good? What's with ya? If you book tonight, that's fiction. I'm outside, no pictures. You want me? Go figure. To the back, to the front. You a 10, baby girl, but I'm the one. Hey, to the back, to the front. You a 10, baby girl, but I'm the one. You my little boo thing, so I'll give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Hey, girl, you got me. I'm singing. It's like, oh, you got the best of mine. Oh, you got the best of mine. Oh, you got the best of mine. Oh, and then just some way. You my little boo thing, so I don't give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know.
So, KVJ Nation told Virginia to watch this show. She listened and she said, OMG, were they ever right? This is such an amazing show. What exactly did you watch, and tell me why it is so amazing, Virginia?
People have been messaging me for like the past few weeks saying, you've got to watch Your Honor on Netflix with Bryan Cranston, the guy from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
And I love him. I think he is a great actor. So I was like, all right. But then when I went to go look at it, I was like, ooh, it's a lot of episodes. And I was like, all right, I got to really make a big commitment to this one, because I was like, it seems like it's a lot. So somebody said it again at the tail end of last week. I wrote it down. And then Friday night, me and Panda had a rare night where we have nothing going on a Friday night. So I was like, hey, Panda, everybody's been telling me about Your Honor on Netflix. Mm-hmm. You want to jump into it with me and we can binge watch it together? And he normally doesn't binge watch with me.
Okay.
He's not a binge watcher of these dramatic shows that go on for multi-episodes, but he was like, all right. So we sat down on Friday night and started watching it, and oh my goodness, y'all were right. Your Honor on Netflix is such a good show. It is next level amazing.
What was it that made the show so great?
It was intense, the twists and turns, the writing, the cinematography, the acting. Bryan Cranston's character is a judge. Everybody knows that. I'm not spoiler alerting anything. But the way he's acting in this role, he's acting inside of acting. So you see him pretending to be one thing to people, and you see him act like it's weird, like he's doing acting within acting. It's so good. And it's shot in New Orleans, and people were telling me, if you're from New Orleans, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. And I figured, okay, there'll be a few shots of New Orleans, like a drone shot.
Right.
And then there'll be like a bunch of stuff that's shot somewhere on a soundstage or in LA. No, it is legitimately all shot in New Orleans. Restaurants, the place where I was married there in Jackson Square, the French Quarter, Uptown, Mid-City, Garden District, like even inside the homes, it's legitimately New Orleans homes they shot in. So if you love New Orleans, like this is such a New Orleans show. I couldn't believe all the landmarks that were in it. So it was really a postcard of New Orleans as well, which made me love it even more.
And the basic plot, it's a judge whose son, I guess, ran over a vehicular homicide of a mob boss's kid. Is that the premise?
Yes.
And so he's trying to get his kid out of this situation?
Yes. So his 17-year-old son hit another 17-year-old boy. And it's, we think, a random boy on the street. But then we find out, oh, no, that kid that he hit on the motorcycle was actually the mob boss of New Orleans' son.
So Bryan Cranston's character is dealing with not only the law coming after his son, but probably the mob as well.
Yes.
Okay.
And all the deception that he puts into play and all the manipulation that he puts into play is fascinating. Just to watch him act is so fun. He's so good.
You said that season 1 ended great.
Season 1 ended fantastic.
Okay.
I loved it.
How many seasons do we have of this show?
2.
Okay.
So we got off the boat yesterday, and I was like, all right, Panda, we wrapped up season 1. Let's get into season 2. So disappointing.
Why?
It's not as good. It's not the same as season 1. Season 1 was compelling, edge of the seat. Oh my gosh, twists, turns. What's going to happen next? We watched. There was a gap in between the filming of season 1 and season 2. Bryan Cranston didn't want to do season 2.
Oh, no.
But then they talked him into it. They probably offered him more money, and he was like, all right, I'll do it. Now I know why he didn't want to do season 2, because season 2 wasn't as good as season 1.
I don't know when I've ever been so sold on a show and then unsold on in a second.
If you watch season 1, the way that it wraps. They didn't need a season 2.
So just stop.
Just stop.
Okay. That's that's a good little note. There are shows that are like that I've seen, and they were great for a while, and you could just quit right here.
It's so good.
Okay.
Everything, and the twist at the end, like it's so unexpected. I won't tell you what happens, but it's just good.
Okay, so watch your Honor season 1 and then stop.
Yes, that's what I would do.
Does make you think, does every major city have the mafia or the mob or a mob boss? You say New Orleans. Do we have one in Miami or somewhere in Florida?
Gosh, yes.
Yeah.
Do we have one in
Yes.
Alabama? Do we have one in Is the mafia or the mob in every major city in the country?
There's probably small remnants of it, but they, they're in certain cities: Chicago, New York, Kansas City, South Florida. Those are bigger cities, and a lot of it, you look where they're shipping and things like that. And that's a lot of times where the mob's going to operate.
The mob's still going strong, though? They still got it
doing
going.
very well for themselves. Yeah.
Organized crime works.
Yeah, it's doing very well.
When you organize, it is effective.
It's a global phenomenon.
Is the mob different than the mafia? Is that different? Or is that the same?
Well,
I think it's the same.
The
Okay.
mafia would be your Italian version.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that would be strictly Italian.
Well, and then you have Russian mobs, and pretty much every nation has their mob.
Yeah.
Yeah. So mobs exist in every country. Mafia would be Italian. So, all right. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, have you heard of this 4DX that's going on in movie theaters? People were posting videos after seeing Twisters in 4DX. If you haven't seen it yet, or if you saw a movie in 4DX, I want to hear what it's all about. 877-979-WRMF coming up.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, Well, Brad Pitt had to be sad to see this in the newspaper. I will tell you what he probably saw over the weekend in the Los Angeles Times coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Get your vehicle summer road trip ready by the experts at Schumacher Auto Group, offering services for most makes and models by certified technicians at 3 convenient locations. Express walk-in services available or schedule your service at SchumacherAuto.com. At the moment, no major incidents being reported on your roadways, I-95 and the Turnpike throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. From the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Self-care is not selfish. Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
Demand Dave. 844-4111-LAW. Demand Dave. For a car accident or slip and fall. Need a personal injury lawyer? Make the call. 844-4111-LAW.
Hi, this is David Comras, attorney at law. If you've been injured in a car accident, demand Dave. If we can't get you money, you pay us nothing, not even costs. Office is located in Fort Lauderdale.
844-4111-LAW.
We buy any car. Why sell your car at WeBuyAnyCar.com? Because selling it yourself can be, well, you know.
Okay, I'll give you half now.
And?
No, and just half.
What? Avoid the hassle. Come to We Buy Any Car instead. Get in, get out, and get paid at a fair price.
Yeah, I can't do half. I could probably bump it up to like 50%.
Just go.
Okay.
Get your free online valuation now at
WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Make paradise your home at O Palm Beach Resort and Spa. This Forbes 5-star Palm Beach Oceanside retreat has something for everyone. Discover oceanfront adventures, 5-star dining, and their world-class spa right here in Palm Beach. Florida residents receive 15% off the best available rate now through October. And O daily benefits are always included at no charge. Complimentary Wi-Fi, fitness classes, private beach access. The Kids Club is free until September 30th. And no resort fee. Book now at opalmbeach.com. That's EAUPalmBeach.com.
Are you ready to turn your passion for helping others into a potential new career? Southeastern College is here to help. Uncover the opportunities to make a difference in people's lives with a wide range of healthcare programs. Unlock your potential and begin your journey into the healthcare field today. It's time to invest in yourself. Visit sec.edu for more information on our programs and take the first step toward training for a brand new career. Your before and after story starts now at Southeastern College.
There is something to be said for these hurricane windows and doors. Hey, it's Virginia, and you know, this is my second hurricane season with the home completely fortified, courtesy of BNT Windows and Doors. And I'm telling you, it's just a different sense of peace going into hurricane season, knowing I've done everything I can to fortify my home. It just gives you a sense of, okay, I've done everything. I've preparation 100% been on point. So whatever happens from here, there's nothing more I could have done. That is a beautiful feeling. I have that because of BNT Windows and Doors, and I want you to have it too. They bring master installers out to your place. They do a fantastic job with the installation, and they use that custom PGT product. PGT Windows and Doors are the best selling on the market. So you have the best installers, and then you have the best product. Seriously, do this for your family, for your stress level. BNTWindowsandDoors.com.
You know, it's recently occurred to me that my Greenway Kia Sportage Hybrid, the best car I've ever owned. Hey, it's Nick Rivers. I also love the dealership. And a lot of people asking me questions like, hey, do they take trade-ins? Of course they take trade-ins at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. They'll even give you up to $6,000 for any trade. You just have to bring in your payment or your title. And then they're like, okay, but what if you're upside down or you owe too much? Don't worry about that either. Your trade's never going to be worth more. No matter how much you owe on that trade, they'll even make you a deal and pay off 100% off the balance of your trade. Don't let the lack of cash stop you. Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach, they're going to work with your financing guidelines. Go check out the dealership Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800 New Kias. Follow them on Facebook or online. Greenway Kia, westpalmbeach.com. And remember,
we want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
credit affects down payment and approval terms. Negative equity refinanced offers don't combine.
Good day. Hope you're off to an awesome start. A tropical wave is going to move across South Florida throughout today, so widespread tropical downpours are likely with heavy rain expected. We're going to see impact weather throughout the course of today and tomorrow. I'm WPBF 25 First Warning meteorologist Sandra Shaw.
Free case review. Gordon & Partners, 561-333-3333.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio,
we want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, Shiloh Jolie Pitt made it official over the weekend, and as is required by law when you change your name, took out a announcement in the LA Times to say that. So she is now officially Shiloh Jolie, and that is probably very hurtful to Brad, but this all comes from the fallout of Brad and Angelina fighting over that winery and the divorce and the child custody and all that. Like, the kids have definitely taken her side in all of this.
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad for him.
Yeah, who knows what the whole story is and what exactly happened there, but I'm sure she's just trying to make a statement to her dad to get his attention and let her know, however, whatever's happened, how hurt she is and upset.
I'm sure Pitt texted Clooney, bro.
That's all he said.
That's all he
bro.
said.
Nothing else.
Nothing else.
Well, Sean Kingston and his mom have officially been charged by a federal grand jury in Miami. We told you that he got picked up, but now we know it's going to be wire fraud and multiple counts of it. I guess they were, arrested because they were getting a bunch of products in their house and telling people, oh, IOUs, I'll pay you. But they defrauded all the people that they had been getting stuff from to the tune of more than $1 million in property and jewelry and vehicles. And yeah, they are in it pretty deep, and it
It's a
is
pretty
not
crazy
looking
story.
good. It's so crazy.
It's weird.
They defrauded so many people. Like, did you just think that you were going to get away with it? Like, did you not ever think that there would be an end game to this?
It's an odd thing. Their attorney, of course, he's posturing that, this is going to be thrown out of court, and they've got nothing on them.
Their arraignments are coming up, scheduled for August 9th, and if found guilty, they could be charged with 20 years in prison on each count.
Each count. That's
Ooh.
insane. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Richard Simmons' staff shared his last planned social media post that was set for July 14th. It featured a photo of him in an orange NASA suit with a caption reading, "Let me fly you to the moon so we can gaze amongst the stars. Love, Richard."
Oh.
It's kind of... Is that foreshadowing?
Thank you. Like, whoa. Very peculiar. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Okay. Got some celebrities having a birthday today. Big ol' happy birthday, Selena Gomez. She's very good on that Only Murders in the Building.
She's good?
Part of that. Yeah, she's pretty solid. I would say it's a comedy. You got Steve Martin and Martin Short in it. They're the leads, but she's good. She hangs in there. They have, amazing cast. Nathan Lane is in it a good bit. Meryl Streep is in this season.
Okay.
So, the acting chops that you have in this show. And
Heavy hitters.
Heavy hitters. Big time heavy hitters. It's an amazing cast. And she hangs right in there. Does great. 32 today. David Spade turns 60. SNL alum. Also was in Tommy Boy and several other movies. Turning 60 today. John Leguizamo is 64 today. Virginia's a big fan of him.
I do like him.
He was in the John Wick movies, too.
He's lippy. I like lippy.
Yeah, he is lippy. Willem Dafoe is 69. He was the Goblin in the original Spider-Man movies. And Don Henley, drummer for the Eagles, is 77 today. Also, happy birthday, Jaden. Had a great time celebrating your 8th birthday at the roller skating rink. Yes, Virginia, roller skating.
I love it.
That's Aunt Jackie that sent that in. Also, I'd like to wish my beautiful daughter a great double-digit birthday. You're amazing. Can't wait to start these preteen years with you. Love, Dad and Eli. There's her photo. Also, we got a happy 40th birthday shout out to Michigan Mike. Go Blue, it says. That's tough to say. Love Tiffany, Tyler, Braxton, and Gronk. There you go. Happy birthday, Michigan Mike. Got a birthday and you want to get a shout out? Just let us know about it. mail@kvjshow.com. mail@kvjshow.com. Coming up here in a couple of minutes. Boy, it had a good opening weekend. Talking about the new movie Twisters. Just how good, where the other ones fall in. And what is this 4DX you can see in local theaters in South Florida? I'll tell you about it next.
You got a lot of nerve, don't you, baby? I only hit the curb 'cause you made me. You're telling all your friends that I'm crazy, like I'm the only one. Why'd you throw them stones at you? Had a wild heaven on it too. Living in your big glass house with the view. I thought you knew I had some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. Don't act like you ain't helped me pull that bottle off the shelf. Be deep in every weekend if you couldn't tell. They say teamwork makes the dream work. Hell, I had some help. You thought I'd take the blame for us a crumbling, go around like you ain't guilty of something. Already lost the game that you've been running. Guess it's catching up to you. You think that you're so innocent after all that you did. I ain't an angel, you ain't innocent. Can't wash our hands of this. I had some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. Don't act like you ain't helped me pull that bottle off the shelf. Been deep in every weekend if you couldn't tell. They say teamwork makes the dream work. Hell, I had some help. It takes two to break a heart in two. Ooh, baby, you blame me, and baby, I blame you. Oh, if that ain't the truth. I had some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. Don't act like you ain't helped me pull that bottle off the shelf. Been deep in every weekend if you couldn't tell. They say teamwork makes a dream work. Hell, I had some help.
Well, big at the box office over the weekend, the remake or reboot of Twister, the movie. It's called Twisters. You got multiple ones this time.
I'm surprised Magnolia didn't want to go see it because that Glenn Powell is in it.
Right.
The guy that was in Anyone But You and Top Gun, and she thinks he's delicious, as do most of the young girls.
He is the new big box office heartthrob.
He's the new Bradley Cooper.
He is, absolutely. Yeah, he is the dude, and he's becoming a bankable star. I'd even seen a couple reviews that panned Twisters, but it still made $80.5 million in its opening weekend. That is the third highest debut at the box office this year. It's behind Inside Out 2, that made $154 million, and Dune Part 2, that made $82 million. So
And
just behind that.
It's the fourth highest growing tornado movie of all time. No, I'm just saying, I just made that up.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's doing really well. It's got a great soundtrack as well. They've got it's all country, but they've got all the biggest names on it.
Okay.
Is it in the world of the same Twister? Is it years later, or is it a completely different storyline? Do you guys know?
I have
Or is
no
it a
idea.
remake?
I don't know anything about it. Yeah.
I don't think I ever watched the original Twister.
The original Twister is crazy. It's awesome, but it's corny.
I rode the ride at Universal.
It's pretty corny, but it's very good. It's exactly what you think it is.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what it is about this one. I'd be curious to hear if anybody went to go check it out. And yeah, they keep, like I said, with the soundtrack. You got your Luke Combs and all the biggest names in there. Jelly Roll, he just dropped this new song that is on the soundtrack. This is called Dead End Road.
Them, like the crew is driving to the first tornado.
I tell you, yeah.
They show the one wacky character that's whoa.
Yeah.
He's the out there.
Got a lot of intense country kind of like that on the soundtrack.
You should watch Twister, the original. See what you think.
Are they like storm chasers?
Yes, they are.
Okay, so that's what they are in the new one too, because I've
Yeah.
seen the previews for the new one.
Yeah.
Bill, if you really watch the first one, Bill Paxton's character really is a maniac.
Okay.
Yeah, when you really break it down with a new set of eyes.
I think anybody that chases a tornado is a maniac.
I have a buddy I played baseball with who does it. He wanted me to go do it with him. Remember that?
Is he a maniac?
He's an intense dude, man.
I don't know if any of us are maniac enough to chase a tornado.
The idea of it turns me on. I love tornadoes are quite intriguing.
There's a lot of people who love weather phenomena
Because
like
you're
that.
a maniac.
Yeah. But I think I'd chicken out right when we get close up to the
too late.
The tornado.
Too late, Snowflake. You're in it already.
Initial reviews right now, people are texting in. Twisters was really good. Somebody else says, this one is way better than the original.
Wow. Okay.
The original wasn't that great.
Okay. Hey, somebody said they used the same Dorothy system as the first movie. Otherwise, they don't mention events from the first movie at all.
Okay.
So there's not a lot of connection to it.
I kind of didn't mind the Twister ride at, was it Universal that had it?
Yeah.
Do they still have that, or do they go, all right, this thing sucks. We got to get rid of this. It's too much landscape.
They got rid of it, right?
Do you remember that ride?
It looked so
If you were in the
80s.
front row, they had the thing where something rolled over the gas pump and it would fall back and flames would shoot out of it. It would singe your eyebrows if you're in the front row. We knew after a while, stand in the back row.
It closed.
I think they did get rid of it.
It closed in 2015 due to poor attendance.
Yeah,
it was miserable. I hated it.
Singed eyebrows.
The other cool part was when the cow flew by, and after that, you're kind of like, all right.
That was terrible.
What else you got?
Yeah, I hated it.
I guess it
Singed
got
eyebrows.
replaced with a ride called Race Through New York with Jimmy Fallon, which I have seen.
That doesn't sound much of an upgrade either.
I think I'd rather have you singe my eyebrows.
I agree, Kev. I agree.
I saw some videos. Have you seen the 4DX experience? We're in a weird kind of theater desert right now in West Palm Beach where we really don't have any movie theater. And so
What does 4DX mean?
It is the full immersive experience. And with Twisters, it's a great movie to see in 4DX. It's where the seats will shake and they have special lighting on the side. So as you're going through a Twister, I saw people that were doing review videos and they're in their seats and they're shaking. They're like, they're being thrown all over the place. It's like you're in an actual Twister in this movie.
All right. I don't know if I'm up for all that.
Because what they're trying to do is so many people are staying home and saying, well, what's the difference? I have a better experience at home. So the theater's saying, oh, yeah, but your couch at home is not going to throw you around like you're in a real Twister like this will do.
Do they also have to where, let's say, there's a pizza on the screen, you can smell pizza in the background? That would be cool. You're
I
able
don't
to
know
do
if
all
4DX
that.
does that.
Smell-o-vision?
Smell of it, but imagine if you could.
They might. I mean, it could be something they go to because it sounds like they're trying to create these immersive experiences when you go to the theater now. And this is one of the first. But the funny thing, I saw one review video and the guy came out and he had soda and popcorn all over him. He's just covered in all of his. It's like I spent $20 on these snacks and I'm wearing them.
Good luck eating nachos.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
So-
cheese all over you.
I was wondering, is this really a good experience? And they do have the 40X, and it was showing all over South Florida. There's 40X. A lot of the Regal cinemas have them. So, you know, if you're in Coral Springs, Dania Beach, Lauderdale has it. Hollywood, Jensen Beach has got it. Miami's got about 3 or 4 theaters. Pembroke Pines, Plantation, Royal Palm. That one has got the 40X experience. Sunrise, you got the one at the Sawgrass.
I like it.
I think I sat in it one time accidentally because I didn't know what it was. And Rocco was like, yeah, let's get those tickets. And I was like, all right, sure, whatever. And no, it's not for me. It's too much.
Yeah, I was just wondering, what is the experience like? If you saw Twisters in 40X at one of these theaters over the weekend at Regal, were you like, this is awesome, this is a whole new theater experience, or is it miserable? I don't know if I'd want to be shook.
I think depending on your age, it's either awesome or miserable.
I think you have to go in there knowing this is the ride you want. You can't do what Virginia does and sit there and go, wait, what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
That's what happened. Rocco knew it was coming, but I didn't know it was coming because he bought the tickets, and I guess he knew what the seats were. But I can't do that. I don't want to be shook for 90 minutes. He loved it.
Yeah, I think that would be the crazy thing is, going in there, you have no idea. Like, what's going on with my seat?
But look, y'all, if you want to
Yeah.
play a prank on somebody my age or older, it is kind of funny. Buy the tickets for them and then video them. They'll go viral.
I'd be afraid to do that to my dad. I'd be afraid I'd kill him.
I would love to watch a video of you doing that to your
Right.
dad.
If my dad didn't know.
See, a video of you doing it to somebody who unexpectedly sat in the seat is awesome.
Somebody want to know, what does 40X do when they have a love scene?
That's a good question.
This is too real. I don't like this. Yeah, so if you went, let me know. And coming up, the big movie opening up this weekend, Twisters doesn't have a lot of time in theaters to itself because Deadpool and Wolverine is going to be in. And I saw that the FDX theaters are also offering this in that format.
They're both released at the same time?
No.
It's a movie of them together.
Oh, yeah. They're in the same movie together. Yeah.
Got ya.
Yeah, it's Deadpool and Wolverine in the same one.
So you just get hit with so much intensity and superhero.
Bam.
Your seat will be shaking.
You get real scratches from Wolverine.
Yeah, good luck. All right, you can hit us up. Any reviews you got, 877-979-WRMF. Coming up in a second, are you ready to think fast? We'll find out next.
If you don't wanna see me, did a full 180, crazy, thinking about the way I was. Did the heartbreak change me? Maybe, but look at where I ended up. I'm all good already, so moved on. It's scary. I'm not where you left me at all. So if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe that anything could stop me, don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't start caring about me now. Aren't you the guy who tried to hurt me with the word goodbye? Though it took some time to survive you, I'm better on the other side. I'm all good already, so moved on. It's scary. I'm not where you left me at all. So if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe that anything could stop me, don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't start caring about me now. Don't stop now.
as well be last expert.
You guys had mentioned something the other day that you liked when I threw little kind of wacky variations of Think Fast at you. So I'm going to try a little something different here today.
Wacky Kev?
Yeah, Wacky Kev, yeah. Wacky Kev today.
I like this.
So what Wacky Kev is going to do here is we're going to be doing animal babies. So I am going to come up with the name of an animal, and then you tell me what is the specific name of their babies. What do they call them? Because a lot of them have special kind of names.
Oh, yes. I like this.
This is going to go terrible.
This is exciting. I love when Kevin switches it up on us.
I do too.
All right, we're going to see how you can handle this round here. Okay, so we got Virginia, Jaybird, and Denny's all competing. Whoever can come up with the right answer first is going to get the point. Okay. First animal I'm going to throw at you. Tell me the baby. Dog.
Puppy.
That's it, Bird. Yep, puppy.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Uh-huh.
He loves puppies.
I do.
He does.
Regular puppies and hush puppies.
And puppies.
And puppies.
And them puppies.
Dem puppies.
Okay, how about this one? Cow.
Calf.
That was close.
I feel
You
like
think Bird got that one?
I don't know. I feel like we were all contenders on that one.
Okay.
In my
It's a
heart,
tie.
I feel like Danny's got the.
I felt like I was slightly ahead.
Okay.
But
You got the
that's
jump.
a personal
I see that.
observation.
I felt like I was ahead too.
Okay. I felt like maybe Denny's. He just wasn't as loud.
Yes, but I do feel like I got that one in.
But with that said, speak up, son.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm gonna start shouting.
Uh-huh.
It goes against everything his personality is.
Things hurt.
Okay, what about this one? Pig.
Piglet.
That's it, Bird.
Oh gosh, I almost said babe.
Pig in the city.
Yeah, that's all I can think of.
Uh-huh.
Piglet.
Okay, cat.
Kitten.
I got.
I think Virginia
Yeah.
slightly got me on that. I think she did.
I did.
She is a witch. She loves her cat.
Make them black.
Okay, what about sheep?
Lamb.
Lamb.
Denny's. Yeah.
Jeez, that's tough.
Okay, Denny's with 2, Jaybird with 2, Virginia with 1. That's a competitive round here.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Duck.
Duckling.
Oh no.
He's so good.
Okay. See if you can put it away here, Bird. You're at that point. Goose.
Geese.
Geese.
Goosling. Geesling.
Ryan Giesling.
I know. I heard Virginia say
Goosling.
Huh? You're close.
It's not Giesling or Goosling?
Ryan.
Goss.
It's a Gosling?
Yes, Denny's.
Is it?
Gosling. Yeah.
I always called him Giesling.
You're going to give him that one, huh?
Yeah, I am.
It's not Gooseling?
I thought it was Goose or Giesling.
Gosling.
Gosh, it's Gosling, really?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's what Ryan is. He's a baby goose.
You silly baby goose.
Yeah. Okay, what about this one? We got a tie here. It's between Jaybird and Denny's. Next point wins. Tied 3 apiece.
Go into the phone, Virginia.
Yeah.
Shut up. Am I out of it?
Yeah,
You are.
you're done.
Damn it.
All right, animal babies, think fast. Goat. Is
A kid?
it is?
Wow.
I knew that was a weird one, a slang that we use.
It
Look
is.
at
It's a
you.
kid.
Oh, kid.
Came in and took the dub. A kid? A kid.
The Gosling, man. That one broke my brain.
How about that, huh? Yeah. There you go. All right, Denny's. Strong round. Okay, coming up here in a second, we did a draft on Friday for happy songs. We're going to find out who wound up winning that KVJ draft from your votes on Instagram and Facebook coming up next. All right, well, on Friday, we had a KVJ draft for the best happy songs of all time. Jaybird got the overall #1 pick, and here are the 3 songs he chose.
Bangers. Wow.
There you go.
One banger.
You think they got last place, Virginia?
Did it get last? It got last.
They got last.
It got last.
They got last place.
Can you pick a song that was like in the past 30 years?
Guys, this suck at so many of our games.
I think you're just a man of the past. You need to come back to the future. Get a DeLorean.
I like what I like. What can I say?
And Virginia, here is the 3 songs she picked out with the number 2 pick. That was good for next to last place.
Damn. Now those were some bangers. We're both bringing up the rear, talking so much smack.
So it's between the Kevin Ralston and one sweet producer, Denny's.
Yep. And here's what Denny's went with in his 3 songs. And
I tell you what, man, I'm dancing on a Monday.
he had some good happy songs. He's tough to beat. Here were my 3 picks. Draft for the happy songs with a 9-vote win. It goes to producer Denny's.
Wow.
With Queens Don't Stop Me Now, Hall & Oates You Make My Dreams, and Wham's Wake Me Up Before You Go Go.
Look at this.
Yep.
I was moving the entire time
It
during
was
Denny's
good.
segment.
He had some good picks, no doubt
He
about it.
beat Kevin in the summer of Rig?
He did.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know. He's the new Suits in this game.
Well, he's doing both his job and Sue's job now. So
Yeah, so he's
Both of the jobs, half of the money.
filling in.
Oh no, he did not get a raise.
All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, something else that Denny's shines at, animal noises. We've got a round of Denny's or Animal this week for Camp KVJ. It is a 4-pack of tickets to the Infinite at the Kravis Center. It's all about
so
space.
good. It's one of those VR immersive experiences
Yep.
where you put on the headset and then you walk around this giant room and you can touch different things and open up different worlds. Like you'll be on the space station, then you'll be out on the outside of it fixing
Yep.
something. Like, it's really, really cool.
And I've had their astronaut ice cream before. It's delicious.
They sell it in the gift shop.
Okay.
A little pricey.
Okay, looking for kids, I bet.
Girl, you better
Well,
bring
Steve-
that debit card.
They gave me mine for free.
Dog.
So that's the only reason why I had it.
It's high.
Okay, looking for kids 10 and younger to play a round of Denny's or Animal. 8 You're going to love this. Camp KVJ, 4-pack of tickets to the Infinite at the Kravis Center. So much cool space stuff that you can go and check out. I know Billy Joel took his daughter and loved the experience. Gave it a ringing endorsement. So you can go hang out where the Piano Man did.
It really is super cool. And you control the whole immersive experience. You're in there for like over an hour.
Oh, wow.
Touching different modules.
Yeah.
And
Do you have a headset on?
Yeah, you have the whole eye thing with sound and everything. It's sound, it's vision.
Okay.
And you're literally walking around one of those giant ballrooms at the Kravis Center.
I think you're going to start seeing that a lot more in life, Kev. Those little goggles and this world of
immersive experience.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I think I'm taking the family to one next weekend in Miami. Not this weekend coming up, but the following one.
Okay.
There's a cool art exhibit down there that has the same thing.
Wow. Okay.
It's going to get to a point where you never want to leave. You're going to want to just stay in this world.
Yeah.
'Cause this world, you'll be able to program this world however you like
Just
it.
stay in your own home.
It'll get to a point where you could be at a Buckeye game.
Yeah.
Go and you'll feel like you're there.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love it. About the crazy high prices.
Why would you want to get out of that?
Yeah, I might never leave. All right, we got Vivian on here from Stewart. Hello, Vivian.
Hello.
Hello. Do you like animals, Vivian?
I love animals.
Oh, God. Okay, this is going to be great for you. We're going to play a fun game. It's called Denny's or Animal, and you're going to hear an animal noise, and you got to tell me if it's the real animal or if it's our producer Denny's making that noise, okay?
Okay.
Okay, here's the first one I have. This is the sound of an eagle swooping. Is this Denny's or Animal? Whoa.
Haunting.
That's intense. What do you think about that, Vivian?
The eagle.
Yeah, you're going to say that's the real eagle on that one?
Yeah.
You're correct.
Could you imagine being attacked by something like that?
No.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, just the sound of that. That's like the last sound you hear. Eyeball's gone.
Luckily, I'm not a field mouse.
Did you say your eyeball is gone?
Just gone.
That's what when I hear that, I feel like I just taken my last eyeball.
Yeah. It's just gone. Okay, what about this here? We have got a mallard duck. Is this Denny's or Animal, Vivian? Okay.
Or is it Virginia laughing?
That's, yeah. Yeah, that could be. There's so many things that could be.
Virginia laughing at her own joke.
Uh-huh. Vivian, what do you think? Is that Denny's
The
or
duck.
Animal?
The duck.
You're going to say that's the real duck. Yeah, that is a real mallard duck. We would also accept a Virginia.
Man, that's triggering. That really reminds me of a drunk Virginia.
Yeah. It's in your face. Hot breath.
Where's the fireball, Jay Bird? This party sucks.
Okay, and one more for you here, Vivian. For a perfect score in Denny's or Animal, we've got seagulls flying over the ocean. Are these real seagulls, or is this producer Denny's? Wow, what a picture that is. You're going to say that one is Denny's?
Yeah.
Vivian, you know animals. You're so smart. Perfect score. 3 for 3. And you're going to be going to the Infinite at the Kravis Center, okay?
Thank you.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
We got a happy family there. Very excited for Vivian. Great
Yeah,
job on
they're
that.
going to love it.
Yeah.
Those seagulls sound peaceful.
Yeah, they're just
Kinda tired
The
almost.
seascape, yeah, it's just imagine.
Sounds like they might have gotten into somebody's brownies or something.
Yeah, probably, yeah. That does happen. Well, Denny's probably needed a brownie after he lost his baby Lachlan. What the heck? Oh boy, I guess it does happen. I think if you're a parent, you've had that moment where you lose your kid, even just for a second.
It happens. Usually it happens like, I know what happened to me with both my kids when they were like 4.
They want to play that game where they do the hide and seek.
Yes, they think it's funny to hide in the clothing rack or to hide somewhere when you're out and about.
What's amazing is when you find them, they have such a big grin on their face because they're so proud of themselves, and you just want to wring their necks. And so the energies of the two of you do not match at all.
I found him, then I killed him.
Yes.
When you lost Magnolia, you taught me something. I didn't know you're supposed to scream, "Code Adam," when that happens.
Some stores have it, especially like, I remember, well, I guess I just don't look for it now, but I bet you a lot of stores still have it.
Oh, yeah.
If you yell out "Code Adam," they're supposed to close all the doors, front and back, and then an associate is supposed to go stand at each exit and making sure that each parent is leaving with their kid.
Am I the only one that feels like that wouldn't ever happen in 2024? If you did "Code Adam," they're going to go, "Who's Adam? What's going on?"
Yeah, there's been a little disconnect between customer service and the customer.
Because you said it worked.
It worked, but this was at Ross Dress for Less when Magnolia was, 3, 4, 5?
Okay.
She was not old enough to know
14
better.
years ago. 15 years ago.
Yeah, customer service has kind of gone down.
It's changed.
It's significantly.
It's
It
not
never came
improved.
back after COVID.
Yeah. So Denny's is a new dad here with a infant. You finally went through this. You lost baby Lachlan.
Yes.
How old is baby Lachlan?
He is 14 months.
Okay.
I think on last Saturday. So,
Okay.
Jeez. Just goes by so quick.
Oh, just wait.
Well, he's now at the point where he grabs everything, pulls everything off tables.
Yep.
He likes to, if you hand him something, he looks at it and then chucks it. He's also very mobile now. He can climb things. He can run.
Yeah.
He can crawl. He can go
Okay.
everywhere. So he's very, very mobile.
Oh, yeah.
So we had to redesign our entire house to just keep him in a box, I guess you could say. Keep him in an
Box him
area.
in.
But they've been saying it since his birth that he's going to be a tall baby, and he's already tall. And for his age, he can climb out of stuff. It's just rough. He just absolutely can get out of everything.
Okay.
So a lot of times, if you have to do something and you're the only parent at home, and you have to do something personal, like even just use the restroom, you either have to bring him with him, or if you're lucky and he's napping, you can set him in an closed area, pee, and then come back real quick.
No one wants to poo with a baby on their lap.
Pooing would be tough.
Especially the baby. The baby don't deserve
Well, you
that.
wake him up and you're holding him. It's got to be awful.
I feel like you're giving your kid issues if you're doing that.
So there's a lot of things you kind of have learned to do when you're the only parent home. Well, so over the weekend, my wife wanted to get some pottery done. Ever since she's given birth, it's impossible. And she does pottery classes over the summer as supplemental income. So she has a couple projects that she's been putting off. She goes, "Could I just get a day?" And I was like, "Here, you have a full day, blah, 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 go do your pottery." So
I got the baby.
I got the baby. I'm taking care of the baby. And I have a system. So if I have to walk out of the room, I put him in his enclosed area, and I count 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. I try not to ever go above 60 Mississippi. It was 1 minute. I try to keep it. That way I can keep track of the time in my head.
But he's counting, so he knows exactly how long he's been away
And
from...
a lot of times I'll do things in 3 steps. I'll go start it, spend about 20 seconds, 20 Mississippi, then I walk back, check, and then I come back, do another 20 Mississippi, come back. So it takes forever to do anything in my house.
You are doing it all right, sir.
Trying to.
It's killing you, but I know you're doing it right.
So he was laying, I changed his diaper, he was kind of going in and out of sleep. I had him on the couch in the enclosed area, so I'm cool.
Yeah.
And I know that when he wakes up, he's going to want a bottle. So I count 20 Mississippi, I start the hot water just to get it warm enough for him. And we've been spiking in milk with it now, it's something you have to do now. But so I'm getting the bottle ready. I come check back out. He's still laying there. I'm cool. I go back in there. I mean, we're talking 40 Mississippi. I get the bottle. I screw it in. I come back and he's gone.
He's gone.
I check.
He's out of the enclosure?
Out of the enclosure, out of the living room. I check the living room. I check the garage. I check the bedrooms. I check his bedroom. He's not in the house.
He's not in the house.
maybe 4 minutes now. I can't find him.
Oh, my God.
My wife, I don't want to call her yet and tell her that I lost the baby.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my
So
God.
I'm checking closets. I'm checking in. I thought maybe he wedged behind something. He's trapped like 127 hours, just wedged. I don't know what's happening. I thought maybe he got under and drank some bleach. He's in the cabinet under the bath. I don't know.
Worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
wherever
I'm-
he is, life is slipping away, and it's your fault.
Oh, I'm panicking. I'm writing the longest text to my wife saying I lost the baby.
Oh, no.
And I hear a tapping, and I start following, and I'm running around room to room, and it's a tapping on a glass. And I open the screen porch windows, and he's out on my screen porch. He climbed through my cat door that lets my cats onto the porch.
Yeah.
He was just hanging out on the porch.
Oh, my God.
I searched every room 100
He
times.
went through the cat
I had
door.
a manifesto written to Jen, just like, I don't know what. He's got to be here somewhere. Maybe. So I didn't send it, thank gosh. But
He heard about all those kids dressing up like cats.
Wow.
he's just small enough to fit through the cat door. One more
Wow.
month, he won't be big. He'll be too big to get through it.
Yeah, but it's just right now.
I didn't even check it. I'd never even considered it. I forgot that I even had a cat door that goes out to my porch.
It shows you, too, just how much he wants to break free.
We're talking 40 Mississippi. 40 seconds he climbed out there.
Wow.
It's just
He's fast.
crazy. You can't.
Is there any way possible we could get from the porch to the outside world?
Well, because I have a giant hole in my screen because a raccoon attacked my cats that I taped
Right.
over.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you put any weight on it, sure, he could get out. The cats just never figured out you could press on that.
Oh, man.
I have a chair on the outside blocking it. But, oh, my God, I thought I lost him. I thought he was over again. This is the second time he's made my heart just sink.
How good did you feel once you saw him?
I was so happy. I looked around to see if he had cuts on him or anything. He was totally fine. Like you said, you
Yeah.
find him and he's just grinning at you.
Yeah, he's so proud
And
of
you're mad, but you're not mad.
Yeah.
You know, you're
The energies are
relieved.
so different.
Really? So are you going to be sealing off the cat door?
Oh, I already put a thing blocking it. It's terrible.
The
But
cats are like, what's up?
they are. So now I have a time frame. The other thing that's awful is, fortunately, I have a screened porch in my front door. You have to open a screen to get into my front porch, and then you can open the front door. He can reach my handle. I have one of those dumb handles that just bends. It's not like a knob that turns. You can just grab it.
Oh, yeah.
So he's gone
yeah.
outside. Thank God I have that screen to keep him in. But
Wow.
I'll hear the door open, or I'll feel that the air gets a little warmer in the house. And I'm like, is my front door open? And I look, and the baby's just standing out there. You can't put him down. The kids are at this age, they just grab and find everything.
Denny said this morning, he's like, I can't believe how much work I can't get done.
You can't get anything done.
No.
If it's expensive, they're gonna break it.
What's the age where you leave a kid, where you as a parent can go, all right, I'll let my kid chill by themselves for a few moments?
Maybe like 15.
Is it over the age of 4 or 5? When you can kind of feel like you can leave them in a room for a little bit, or even then?
You never know what they're going to do, but when they are able to communicate and negotiate, it does get easier, because then you can start like instructing them what to do and what not to do.
They understand right and wrong.
Right. Right now, you're just the wild, wild west
'Cause he
trying to
doesn't know.
keep
Well, he
him
doesn't-
alive.
Yeah.
He speaks zero language, so you're just kind of like making
living his
noises.
life.
He's just exploring. He's doing what?
Well,
the
I
spirit
encourage
does.
it. It's just, I'd like to be there for some of it. You walk away for 1 second.
Cat door.
Cat door will get you.
Cat door.
Cat door will get you.
man.
I never even thought about checking it.
How much is this kid going to be sneaking out when he's a teenager?
Oh my God.
He's going to be the most rambunctious child. I can tell. He never
yeah.
stops.
Oh, yeah. You're in for a dog.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your dirt of the day, taking a look over the weekend, it looks like that Glenn Powell, I mean, he has the hot hand with the movies. He's on stage with country artists. Who was he chugging a beer with? This guy might be the new hotness. Coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Get your vehicle summer road trip ready by the experts at Schumacher Auto Group, offering services for most makes and models by certified technicians at 3 convenient locations. Express walk-in services available or schedule your service at SchumacherAuto.com. At the moment, your roadways are still incident-free on I-95 and the Turnpike throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. However, the bridge replacement construction continues on 6th Avenue South between Grove Street and South Congress Avenue. Remember to use 10th Avenue North as a detour, and your access to I-95 is to and from the east only. From the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Self-care is not selfish. Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
What's that sound? That's the sound of Downy Unstoppable scent beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy Unstoppables bottle shake. And now a sniff solo. Nice. With Downy Unstoppables, you just toss, wash, wow, for all-day freshness.
High five! Up top! Heck yeah!
Dave's company just got the first ever 5-year price lock guarantee from Comcast Business.
Yeah, 5 years!
It's 5 years of gig speed internet.
High five for gig speed.
5 years of advanced security.
Security win.
And 5 years of a great rate that won't change.
Our rate ain't changing.
All from the company with 99.9% network reliability.
There it is.
He hasn't given this many high fives since Deborah brought in her famous banana bread.
Woohoo!
Now he's got savings.
I'm so excited.
Yep. Dave's feeling it, but it's only for a limited time, so don't wait. Switch today and ask how to get the first ever 5-year price lock guarantee from Comcast Business. Powering 5 years of savings, powering possibilities. Comcast Business.
And it's hurting, but I am not stopping.
Ends 8/21/24. Guaranteed rate applies to monthly service charge for new customers on qualifying internet bundle, excluding taxes and fees. Other restrictions apply.
If you're tired of glasses and contact lenses, there is a much better way. Panu Laser, with locations all over South Florida. Getting a LASIK procedure means you don't need glasses or contact lenses. Also means you don't need a ton of money. It's a lot more affordable than you think. And over the last decade, I've saved so much money not having to buy frames, lenses, solutions. I just went in one day. Took me 45 minutes. My procedure was 90 seconds. It was that easy. No pain, no aggravation. Laser does all the work. Blurry vision clears up in minutes, and you're back to work the very next day and on with your life. Dr. Mutiella, too, I felt great with him because he's performed over 100,000 LASIK procedures using only brand new state-of-the-art lasers. He also had a payment plan, too, so that wasn't painful either. You don't need any money for a full year. With 0 down and 0 interest, it's the way to go. And he's got locations all over Broward and Palm Beach. And when you drop my name, Kevin, from the KVJ show, I'll take an additional $500 off. So what are you waiting for? Get that free consultation today at PanuLaser.com, P-A-N-N-U, laser.com.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer, he hears things differently. To the untrained ear, everything on his shop floor might sound fine, but he can hear gears grinding or a belt slipping. So he steps in to fix the problem at hand before it gets out of hand. And he knows Grainger's got the right product he needs to get the job done, which is music to his ears. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hi there, I'm Mia. I'm Air.
You're Air?
Yeah, I just got out of the lungs of someone smoking a cheap little cigar outside a bodega. Oh, it was so smoky in there. And where there's smoke, there's
fire.
Cancer.
Oh.
Yeah. Little cigars might taste sweet, but they still kill. I'm supposed to be helping people, not unhelping them.
You mean hurting?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm a bit of an airhead.
Little cigars are just as dangerous as regular cigarettes. Find out how to quit today at tobaccofreeflorida.com.
Experience the Anajar and Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
You know, I could not believe these numbers when I saw that 1 out of 3 people are going to die from heart disease in America. And in 30 to 40% of those heart attacks, the first symptom is sudden death. I thought, okay, these are going to be people you could just eyeball them and tell that they got heart issues. No, these are people, a lot of times, maybe in their 40s, healthy, they eat great, and they've just got a heart problem. These people have gone into Life Imaging FLA, and they have sent them directly to the hospital and saved their life. Now, 80% of the cases, there's no problem at all, and that's the way Virginia and I were. We went in and we got tested because it was so easy. I don't like to take off my clothes in front of strangers. You don't have to. I don't like to be prodded and poked. You don't. You just lay there, and an amazing machine does all the work for you. In just 10 minutes, you get your results. You can find out what's going on, and it's free with just a few minimum requirements. A $699 value. And they also do cancer screening and virtual colonography. It's a life-saving thing, and all you do is hit pound 250 on your cell phone and say the keyword free heart scan. That's pound 250 keyword free heart scan.
Good day. Hope you're off to an awesome start. A tropical wave is going to move across South Florida throughout today, so widespread tropical downpours are likely with heavy rain expected. We're going to see impact weather throughout the course of today and tomorrow. I'm WPBF 25 First Warning meteorologist Sandra Shaw.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, this certainly made me sad. Did you see Bad Baby is passing off the thing that happened the other night between her and her boyfriend Lavon? Now, we saw the video. You can delete it, but we saw it, and it was him abusing her, and she has now deleted those videos, and they are together, and they were out spotted in Beverly Hills Saturday night, hugging, smooching, like everything is okay. But it just makes me afraid for her.
Yeah, she's young.
She's young.
You know.
It happens when you're young and dumb. If he leaves you, if he hits you once, you need to leave him once, and that's it.
Yeah.
Because it just usually doesn't turn out great for you, love.
Yeah.
In other news, wow, did you see him on stage with Luke Combs? It looks like the new hot guy, Glenn Powell, is not only hot at the box office with his movie Twisters, also hot on stage, chugging beers with the hottest in country. I mean, if you can show me a guy who's killing it more right now, I'd love to see.
The only person I'd say is Post Malone.
Post Malone's doing great, but does he have the #1 movie at the box office?
Oh, are you talking about Glenn Powell?
Yes.
Yeah, in movie world, yeah. I don't think so.
Post Malone's great, but I mean, Glenn Powell, of any celebrity, music, movies, anything, I think he's got the highest Q score right now for all the dudes. The young girls love him.
Okay.
What about Morgan Wallen?
I mean, again, I just think that Q score.
You make a strong argument.
Glenn Powell is it.
He's the hottest thing in entertainment right now.
Jump on it if you want to be on the bandwagon of the hotness.
Okay.
And finally here, did you see the sad story about Madonna's 18-year-old son? I guess he moved out of the house with Madonna and now is living on his own. But I don't know what's going on. I guess he's talking about on social media how he's living with his girlfriend in the Bronx and hungry every night, realizing he doesn't have enough money for food.
Huh.
Ugh.
How about that?
They had a falling out, I take it.
I bet you they did. You know, maybe she's like, well, you're 18 now. If you've got all these opinions, you can just move right out. And he's like, all right, I'm moving out.
I don't know, but Madonna seems like she'd be pretty easy to live with.
All right.
I'm sure that wouldn't be a challenge.
She seems like she's harder to live with than anyone.
Imagine that would be a rough one.
That would be the hardest to live with. So there you go. I hope he can get it together and get himself some income coming in. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
It's time for viral audio.
Hey, yeah, beautiful hair.
They can't hear me because they're listening to Kids Box.
We got weights and fit. There we go.
Well, I guess a lot of people kind of knew that maybe it was coming, but still was kind of shocking yesterday to see that President Biden is not going to be seeking re-election. He'd really kind of dug his heels in and thought that he was going to fight all the way until Election Day in November. But yesterday he announced that he is not going to be seeking re-election.
I think everybody was telling him no, Joe.
Yeah.
And so when everybody in your party and everybody that's like talking publicly about you, is telling you to step down, you got to listen to the crowd.
Has this ever happened before? Or is this kind of a historic moment?
It's not happened for a while. Now, he's the first sitting president to drop out since Lyndon Johnson did in 1968. So that's how far back you have to go before you saw this happen before.
Before our times.
Well, and he had done it a lot earlier in the election cycle as well. This is pretty late in the game. So it's going to be something new and unique, and it leaves the Democrats on the clock now to figure out exactly who is going to be running. You could just kind of, I guess, hear a little bit of the defiance and attitude in President Biden's announcement that he was dropping out of the race.
Attention, my fellow Americans. I am out of this bitch.
So that was...
Was that the official announcement?
Yep. That was how it went down. So, and with that, he's gone.
On gay Twitter, somebody wrote, Biden out. And somebody else wrote, as gay? Question mark.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. Huh? Yeah.
Do you think there's part of him that is so relieved going, oh, I can lay?
I don't know. It'd be interesting to see how he feels right now.
If I was in my 80s, I feel like I would want to lay.
If he was honest, is what I'm saying. Is there
Right.
part of him that goes, I'm just glad that this gig is over?
I don't think he's feeling that yet.
No?
I don't think so.
It's probably sad, but I mean, if everybody's telling you, you're not up for it, bruh.
Yeah, well, he endorsed his current vice president, Kamala Harris, to be the next president of the United States. And a lot of people are noticing the similarities that happened with the TV show Veep, which had a female vice president who was all excited when the male president decided he was not going to be running for re-election.
So wait, Curtis is not going to be running for a second term. Oh my God. I'm gonna run.
Thank you. Can we make it public?
No. You gotta wait for POTUS to make a statement. Okay, guys, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves here. We've got a lot of work.
Yeah, long road ahead.
Right?
Yeah, we're going all the way. And for the record, ma'am, I always believed in you.
Well, I have to say that I believed in me too. Of course. POTUS, he knew the gig was up because Doyle, Furlong, Chung, all turned the party against him. I mean, it was just, R.I.P. Otis, just complete sinking.
No, he had to go. Together, we are going to make history.
Not that that's what it sounded like in Kamala Harris' office, but that's what it sounded like in Kamala Harris's office.
That is a fantastic show. Veep is funny.
And now we're living it. You're in Veep too.
Yeah, how about that? So there you go. That was the big announcement that happened yesterday. I mentioned Post Malone. He had just done that stage thing for Bud Light, where he's trying to get them back in good graces. Some people are very excited about it. Other people are not buying it. But, a lot of the music that he did, I can't tell you, this country album he's got that's going to be coming out could be big. He dropped another song in that people had not heard yet called Yours. There you go. Song called Yours.
You like that, Virginia?
I do like that.
You want Panda to hold you when they play that for you?
That'd be lovely.
It is amazing to me just how seamlessly he kind of dropped into country and seems to fit.
They like him. They accept him.
It seems like for the most part, yeah. It's going to be fascinating to see how his album does.
And he'll be able to go back and forth with seamless transitions.
But the other thing, too, is some of these people, they realize that the pop world might not be sustainable for long term. It's a cold world in the pop world.
You are right.
I think there are just a lot of people that are trying to be able to dance into multiple formats, realizing that you can make some pretty good money in all of them, and why not?
And he's a fan of music too. Like he goes backstage and he showers these other artists with love, and he sings their songs, and he truly is a fan of music.
Also, too, country, they take care of just. If you're a country artist, it don't matter how old you are, they're going to take care of you. Once you're in, you're in.
You're right.
Yeah, so he's doing pretty well. Talking about country taking care of their own, that Ingrid Andress, who did the Star Spangled Banner at the Home Run Derby last Monday night, She has had her best streaming day in nearly 20 months after that. So apparently it didn't kill her career. It actually just increased it.
She's going to rehab. She played it right. Whoever the crisis PR team that she hired to move in and help did a perfect job.
Mm-hmm.
She will come out of rehab and be just fine.
1.2 million streams she got, a 229% increase from the week before. So she's doing all right. And if country's not your thing, maybe you'd be into polka. Weird Al Yankovic has covered some of your favorites here. Maybe a little Taylor Swift.
I say you're too late. Got nothing in my brain. That's what people say. That's what people say. Cause the player's gonna play. And the hater's gonna hate. Baby, I'm just gonna shake. Shake it off. Shake it off.
Okay, there you go. You can shake it off if you want to.
That's just fun.
Yeah. You could also do a little Billie Eilish.
So you're a tough guy, like it really rough guy. Just can't get enough guy, just always so puff guy. I'm that bad type, make your mama sad type, make your girlfriend mad type, might seduce your dad type. I'm the bad guy.
Okay.
He really is good at all that. He grew up playing polka music.
He's an expert.
His movie I thought was good. I thought it was going to be a real movie about his life, and it really turned into a parody of one of those biographies.
It wasn't real?
No, he's dating Madonna in it.
Where can you see that?
Oh, it's on a special. You have to go to, I forget what streaming site, but you have to go to whatever it was.
I would totally watch him. I think he is so talented.
Mm-hmm. All right, time to do our call 'em outs here today. Who do you need to call out and for what? You can text it into us or call.
If somebody's done you wrong, it's time for you to sing along and call them out, call them out, call them out. You gotta call them out, call them out, call them out. It's time to call them out.
Yep, and here come the lawsuits. Told you it was going to happen. There are a lot of people that spent a lot of money to go to the Copa America last Sunday night. And after what happened at the gates, there were a lot of people who spent thousands of dollars on their tickets who did not get into the stadium.
Oh.
Meanwhile, people who paid nothing at all were in there watching happily as the soccer game went on. And when something like that happens, what happens now? Lawsuits. Yes. There's one woman that is suing, stating that she had bought 4 tickets for a total of $4,395.59. And she said she did not get into the stadium at all, and she definitely wants her money back.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. That's just one of many. So they're going to have to try to, the expense of that, they've got to reconcile all the people that spent money. There's going to be a lot of people that claim they didn't get into the stadium that probably did. And they're going to ask for money, so they're going to lose their ass on pretty much all the money that they made.
How are you going to be able to prove, if somebody got in or didn't?
Oh, people are going to figure that out. There's going to be a ton of lawsuits about that, and they're still trying to assess the damage and how much the repairs are going to cost to what happened to the stadium. And they've got until August 3rd to get it all put back together, because that's when the Dolphins are scheduled to have their open practice inside the stadium. So... yeah, we'll see how that goes. So
messy.
Yeah, it was a little messy. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me see. We got a couple other column outs going on here. This says, to the lady who was sitting in Section 6, Row T, seat 19 through 22. Not sure which seat you were, but dude, your friends suck. You pregame so hard that you threw up minutes after Paula Abdul finished her set. And then Hooker, it went all over the place. You got vomit on 3 women in front of you. Not cool, and you missed New Kids on the Block because you simply couldn't, wait for it, hang tough.
Oh, very good.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, that's a mess. I wish there was a video.
This column out says, I was out to lunch with an old friend I hadn't seen in a long time. She ordered water, then whipped out one of those little flavor packets and dumped it in the water. I was a little taken aback, and my knee-jerk thought was, it's kind of tacky. You're at a restaurant. If you want a flavored drink, order one. What do you think about that?
Maybe they're on a special diet or something. It don't bother me.
It doesn't bother me either. What if it's like her vitamins for the day? Like, who cares?
It's water. You're just adding to it. I see no harm.
Yeah.
I think there's a deeper meaning of your hatred towards this person.
Yeah. Do you dislike them for all the other reasons they're a cheapskate, and this is just your example?
There's something else going on there why you don't like
That's
this
how
person.
it materialized.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, very possible there. Harold on here from Miami wants to call himself out. What are you calling yourself out for here, Harold?
Because I took the family on Friday to SeaWorld. I'm usually one of those dads that likes to ride all the rides and I don't get sick. But for some reason, the very first ride, that new surf coaster they have in SeaWorld, I got off. Oh, my God. I was sweating. I had all the, when you get the ant feeling all over your body like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I hate that.
Sweating like a pig. My wife made fun of me.
You know what that means? I know what that means. You're getting old.
I thought, am I like Bird?
Yes. That's what happened to me. I go, I can't ride these rides anymore. I'm always so dizzy and throwing up. And it was at a certain age that it happened to that I just couldn't do them anymore.
Yeah. That's tough.
It sucks to realize you're now an old man.
Yeah.
Well, the vertigo just never went away.
Right. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, your body does change.
I used to be able to ride them.
I know you did, Pumpkin. I was there with you.
We'd ride them together.
We would have so much fun riding, and then one time it just all changed. Remember, I think it was at the fair.
It was.
We were at the South Florida Fair together, and he went big. It was one of those ones that goes around, and the cart spins up upside down while it's going around like this.
And the DJ kept on saying what he was doing. He's like, I'm going to spin you guys even harder, and we're going to go longer than we've ever gone before. Like, no, please, shut it off. I left the fair.
I was laughing so loud because I was in a different cart from him, and I was just watching him melt down.
It was the first and only ride I rode, and I had to leave the fair.
Was that the one where it was you and Magnolia?
Yes.
Magnolia was like, yay! Keep it going!
I Ubered back home.
Oh, that is rough. Let me see. Got a couple column outs here. A good one for the concert. Stacy in West Palm Beach says she wants to call out, I think, 3 awesome concerts I went to this weekend. Janet Jackson, Styx, and then Paula Abdul and KOTB. So much fun.
She was at every show.
She was. She was there like every night this weekend. She loved them all, so she didn't get barfed on. It usually have a better experience. Also want to call out Xander Schauffele. He's a golfer from Jupiter. This guy is coming on the PGA. He won the British Open over the weekend and the $3 million top prize. And he's now won 2 of the last 3 majors, including the PGA Championship in May.
Gosh, we have so many awesome, famous golfers that I've never heard of that live in our area.
Yeah, this guy is really coming on strong. I think he was number 2 going into this. So I think he's probably looking to climb up. He'll probably be the number 1 golfer in the world possibly after this.
How many months until he signs with LIV?
Oh, that's the big question, right? Oh, that's so heartbreaking when they do that. And somebody else said, I want to throw out some props to the man who was working today and noticed another gentleman shopping with groceries piling up in his arms, and he ran and grabbed the carry basket and gave it to him.
Aww.
We all have those moments, but not many run to help. This renewed my faith in good people, even when at work.
That's sweet.
That is nice. So there you go. People doing it right, people doing it wrong. There's your column outs for today. I guess we do have a bonus column out, though. This is kind of an odd thing. Your son Rocco got called out by a mom.
Yeah, it's
Even
very weird.
On his own personal phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Another mom of a kid that he's friends with called Rocco to call him out.
That's so bizarre. Okay, so how did this all go down, and what did Virginia's son get called out for from another mom? We'll find out next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Get your vehicle summer road trip ready by the experts at Schumacher Auto Group, offering services for most makes and models by certified technicians at 3 convenient locations. Express walk-in services available or schedule your service at SchumacherAuto.com. Well, at the moment, you just have a crash tying you up in Palm Beach County on I-95 South. At Congress Avenue, the right lane is blocked. From the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Self-care is not selfish. Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
You know, before they were Team USA, they were kids trading recess for reps and summer vacations for travel tournaments. And now their moment has finally arrived, and you can watch it all during the Olympic Games with Xfinity Mobile. Connect to Wi-Fi speeds up to a gig on the go so you can stream the action on the most powerful mobile Wi-Fi network. Get the fastest connection to Paris with Xfinity, proud partner of Team USA. Switch to Xfinity Mobile so you never miss a moment of the Olympic and Paralympic Games. And now through September 21st, Xfinity Internet customers can buy 1 unlimited line and get 1 free for a year. Plus, now through August 12th, you can learn how to trade in your current phone for $800 off the new Galaxy Z Flip 6 or Z Fold 6. Learn more at Xfinity.com/Team USA. Restrictions apply. Xfinity Internet service and 2 new unlimited lines required. Free line discount limited to the value of the lowest available data tier via 12 monthly credits. Reduced speeds after 30 gigabytes of usage per line. Data thresholds may vary. Gig speed Wi-Fi available via hotspots to Xfinity Mobile customers only. Actual Wi-Fi speeds vary and are not guaranteed.
John C. Cassidy Air Conditioning and Plumbing is proud to unveil that the C stands for comfort.
Mr. Announcer Man, sir, the C is for Charles.
The C stands for cool.
It's Charles.
The C stands for care with class.
Charles.
Hush, hush. John C. Cassidy has kept Palm Beach County cool and comfortable with care and class since 1960. Find out more at CassidyAC.com. to see for yourself.
Hi, it's Randy for Sono Bello. So summer's here, and I get these social posts from experts, how to get into summer shape in like 6 weeks. You know what tip number 1 was? Hire a personal trainer and hit the gym every day for 6 weeks. No. Sorry, don't have time for that. I mean, I don't disagree that 6 days a week with a personal trainer, boot camp cardio, or fasting 8 hours won't help. I'm just saying, why do that to yourself when you can be in summer shape in a day at Sono Bello? 1 visit, beach body ready. Sono Bello is the national leader in a remarkable fat removing procedure. It's called micro laser fat removal. So you can say goodbye to fat in inches, hello, shorts and swimsuits. Yeah, you heard right. It is 1 visit. The muffin tops, tummy, thighs, the arm fat is gone and permanently. Sono Bello's summer savings event is here. You gotta hurry. Schedule your free consultation and lose your mind at how affordable this is. You can look great now, pay later. Visit sonobello.com/radio. That's sono, BELLO.com/radio. Again, sonobello.com/radio.
At Seminole Reef Grill, it is such a fantastic restaurant, a perfect place to go for your celebration. If you have a birthday coming up at Seminole Reef Grill, I love this. Have your birthday party at Seminole Reef Grill, and when it's done, they give you a $50 gift card to come back and use at a different time at Seminole Reef Grill. I love that. They've also got a fantastic happy hour from 4 to 6 every single day. They've got $10 choices, delicious things like that yummy crab dip that I had, the sushi that I love, the tacos, the coconut shrimp. My family loves this happy hour. And if you're really hungry, 3 courses, just $29 at Seminole Reef Grill every single day from 4 to 6 p.m. Love a deal, love the vibe, love the elevated cuisine. You're going to love it too. Go check them out right there on US 1 in Palm Beach Gardens, just north of PGA. It's Seminole Reef Grill.
Right now, you may be running a little late, or feeling stressed, or overwhelmed, and you may be going a bit over the speed limit. So to help you relax, exhale. Ease up on the gas. You'll get there when you get there. Take a moment to just chill. This little break is brought to you by Target Zero and the Florida Department of Transportation.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Credit trouble? hgregg.com's got you covered. With over 20 banks, get the financing you need. Thousands of cars, thousands below market value. All at hgregg.com.
South Florida weather today, you have an 80% chance of rain with a high of 87. Expect heavy rainfall and thunderstorms.
This report is sponsored by the Florida Lottery. The secret's out. New Monopoly Secret Vault scratch-offs from the Florida Lottery have multiple ways to play and over $685 million in cash prizes. Monopoly is a trademark of Hasbro. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
Free case review. Gordon and Partners. ForTheInjured.com.
What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
We got this amazing KVJ golf cart that we are giving away, and people are going crazy trying to get it. Now, you can sign up right now at kvjshow.com, and then we're going to start handing out some code words on August 5th. It's also doing tour stops. I know Virginia's taking it out and showing it around.
I love this golf cart. I mean, it's got the big wheels. It's got the lighting underneath it and inside of it. It's got a backup camera. It's got a sound system. It is tricked out. It's street legal. It goes like 25 miles an hour. I'm such a fan. It's an icon, and it's a whole Icons Drive Icon giveaway. And if you're looking for a sweet golf cart, this is the golf cart of your dreams. Please, I want to put this in a driveway of a KBJ Nationer, kind of because it has our faces on it and our logo on it. I really hope the person that wins it is a big KBJ Nationer. Otherwise, they're not going to love looking at our face every time they look at the floor mats.
Well, I know 2 kids that really want it. This is Landon and his little brother Jensen. They have apparently been signing up every single day, and there they are in the KBJ golf cart.
That's
so they've
so
seen
cool.
it. They definitely want it.
You can sign up multiple times. That's the great thing about it. Thank you to Chris and everybody at Custom Cart Connection that they basically made it to our specifications. It's over $17,000 value that we are giving away before the summer is over.
Yep. Okay, so we do have a couple of column outs that are still rolling in here. One positive that came in for Port St. Lucie Little League. Somebody said, can you give a little love to the Port St. Lucie Little League Senior All-Star team? They are the Florida State champs for the second year in a row. And they played in Salisbury, North Carolina over the weekend. Woohoo! God willing. Yeah, I'm so proud of our girls. I'll update you guys once I know the results. Thank you, Sue, for that.
That's amazing.
It is.
Yeah. And also had another column out here, too, from Andy, who said, I need to call out whoever in Indiantown took a dump in between the mail trucks at the post office and then wiped their underwear and left it there. You are gross. We were talking about that just last week, the odd places that you have found human poo around here.
It's happening a lot.
A lot, yeah, unfortunately.
It's not right.
It's not right.
No. Now, Virginia, you're saying that your son Rocco got called out, and oddly enough, he was called out by a kid's mom, and the mom was on his phone, calling him out.
So I wasn't home when this happened, and Rocco took the call, and his sister was there with him, so she didn't even really know it happened. She just thought Rocco was on the phone with one of his buddies. But it was the mom of one of his friends from his class that he loves. We've had this kid over for sleepovers. The kid is super sweet, but I guess the kid saw some video that Rocco put up on YouTube, and the kid was upset about something that Rocco did or said in the video. Rocco isn't even clear about what he did or said that made this kid upset. I guess they had some little kid corporation they wanted to form together, and it sounds to me like they're in a battle over intellectual property.
Oh, what? Man. How old are these kids?
They were 8 when they designed this website and YouTube page, and there's a Discord page, and there's apparently some legitimate discord about the Discord
They're
page.
having a probably creative differences.
Creative differences and a battle now over intellectual property. So this mom called Rocco and not me, which I have a problem with.
She called Rocco.
She called Rocco.
That's an odd flex.
Odd flex, right?
Yeah.
And she was asking Rocco why he did what he did, and Rocco was like, I don't understand what I did wrong.
Well, yeah, he probably doesn't understand
intellectual property.
Right.
And really, who has a claim to it in the 3rd grade?
I kind of feel like she needed to call you on that one.
Did anybody have a patent? Did anybody have a trademark filed? I doubt it.
Well, especially if Rocco didn't know what she's even talking about as the mom, she should have called you and said, all right, what's going on?
I don't think the mom even knew what she was talking about, because Rocco said when she called, she said, what did you do in the video that made my kid sad? And Rocco was like, I don't know. What video are you talking about? And she's like, I don't know either. What did you do that made him sad? And Rocco's like, lady, I can't help you.
Well, that's an odd approach. Like, don't hit me with that. Why don't you ask your kid why he's sad and the reason why, and then ask me about that specific thing. I don't like when people do that. Be like, what did you do?
Yeah,
and I'm like, I don't know. I do lots of things every day that make people sad. What do you mean?
Stop being so cryptic and tell me what I did wrong.
Narrow it down.
Yeah, I don't know what I did to tap dance on your snowflake son's feelings.
So when I came home, Rocco told me, and I was immediately hot pissed, as you can imagine. I was like, oh, hell no. Give me her number now.
Yeah.
Because I really haven't had any interaction with her. I've met the dad, who was lovely. I've met the son, who was lovely. I've never met the mom. Panda's met the mom, but I've never met the mom. So Rocco was like, no, Mom, because he knows when he sees that look in my eye.
Yeah, I'll look out.
He knows that it's coming. The claw,
it's going to get ugly.
The honey badger is coming out.
You're getting your broom ready to fly on over there and raise some witch hell.
So he wouldn't give me the number. He's like, no, Mom, no. I don't want you to call her. I don't want you to do anything. And so he went and told his dad yesterday about it, so that his dad now has the information. And I think he would prefer that his dad handle it.
Oh, not you.
I think that's best for everybody.
Well, his dad was like, I'll shoot her a text. And I was like, I'll shoot her. So you can see why Rocco.
There's a difference in energy and attitude.
Different delivery.
Yeah, okay.
So what do we do?
Well, you got to find out what she's talking about.
Yeah, first of all, you don't have enough information.
Because, I mean, did Rocco say anything on the video? Did he go, was he talking trash about the kid?
Right. I asked him that. He said he would never do that. He said he would never say anything bad about this kid at all.
That doesn't feel right.
He doesn't want to do that. He likes this kid. This is his friend.
Right.
So it's not that there's beef that they had. I think that whatever this kid thinks his intellectual property was stepped on hurt his feelings, and Rocco didn't even know he was doing it.
Was it one of these things where the kid had an idea and Rocco's doing the idea and then the kid wasn't involved and his feelings are hurt because he wasn't involved?
According to Rocco, they started the idea together, but the other kid was like more of the founder and Rocco was the co-founder.
God, yeah, that sounds like what it is.
Intellectual property.
His feelings are hurt because something happened to where he saw Rocco doing something. He wasn't involved.
Maybe Rocco, now that we're home for the summer, Rocco continued to make YouTube videos by himself using the name of this little kitty company that they started.
But hey, Mom, just say that. Just tell us what it is so we can, because this is an easy fix.
And call me. Yeah. Don't call Rocco.
That was a big mistake,
It feels aggressive. Like if I have anything with another kid, I'm not going to call the kid.
No, not when you're talking 8 or 9. I mean, that's ridiculous. Can't do that.
Now, is this conversation going to get back to her?
I'm sure.
Good.
I fear no mothers.
I think, all right, this should go great. I can't wait for the update tomorrow.
Well, I'm going to let Panda handle it because that's Rocco's request. Rocco has basically just begged me with tears in his eyes, Mommy, please don't call.
Right.
So I'm not. I realize I can come on a little strong. I'm going to let Daddy handle it. But Daddy needs to send the text.
Daddy better handle it. If not, Mommy's going to handle it.
You better handle it, Daddy.
It'd be nice to get the whole story, find out what is going on, what the beef is. I'd like to hear what the videos are about. Maybe we can hear some audio from the videos, get an idea, and sample what they're doing.
Like, what did my kid do that was so bad? Because I don't want him to repeat it.
Yeah.
Let's let this be a teaching lesson for Rocco. If Rocco stepped on somebody's intellectual property, then he needs to understand what happened and how this all went down. And then, so he doesn't do this ever again, know why he hurt his friend's feelings. I'm all about the learning moment. I am not all about somebody else's mom calling my kid.
Okay. All right, we'll wait for round 2 tomorrow, Virginia.
What a mistake.
Coming up here in a couple minutes, I got some whacked out news for you, including an amazing story coming out of South Africa. They're investigating a case involving 2 suspects who escaped from their holding cells last week. And how they're thinking that they escaped from their cells is something that is absolutely unbelievable. The full story.
There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
This is turning into an odd little caper here. I know that we have cocaine washing ashore in South Florida all the time, but this is a lot of cocaine, and it seems like it's coming all from the same place. And if it is like what it seems, whoever is making these drugs is losing a ton of money. Now 70 pounds of cocaine wrapped in bricks has washed ashore at the breakers on Palm Beach. A Good Samaritan found it and notified authorities, but the packaging has this cartoon eagle label, and they found the exact same label on cocaine bricks in 2 spots in June, one on Amelia Island near Jacksonville and the other in the Florida Keys. And this was 70 pounds of cocaine, and the one in the Keys was 65 pounds of cocaine. You might remember talking about that in mid-June. That had an estimated street value of more than $1 million.
Oh, people died for that.
Wow.
Right?
That's
Don't
crazy.
you think? If you lose that kind of money?
That's what I'm just wondering, the behind the scenes. I mean, they're losing a lot of cocaine, whoever it is that's doing this. I'm wondering what the backstory is. They say the more than 70 pounds of cocaine found later in the month on the south end of Amelia Island was worth more than $4.8 million in street value. And here you got another 70 pounds, which would be another like $4.8 million. I mean, you're talking $12 million worth of blow, presumably from the same people that they have lost and has washed ashore in the last couple of months.
So when the authorities, let's say the authorities get all that 70 pounds of blow, do they then destroy that cocaine, or do they keep it in a room?
They have a party.
I was going to say, what do they do with all that?
Yeah, I think a lot of they hold on to it. And they have a room and it's used for evidence. And
they hold on to all those drugs?
A lot of it they do, I think, yeah.
And then after that, what do? They just
I don't know,
look at it?
I think every law enforcement office is probably different. I mean, we had the cops in here that they had taken some gold that a drug dealer had, and they gave it to Little Smiles, and they had that sitting in their evidence room for a while.
They offered us blow for Little Smiles, but we said no.
Yeah.
Who did?
Just kidding.
Oh, I was going to say.
He's like, what?
Oh, my God.
Just kidding.
All right.
What? Who did?
That is the biggest joke of all jokes.
But if the price point was high, I would understand why you'd consider that.
Yeah, the cops gave Little Smiles blow to resell in the open market to see how much they could get to give to the charity.
I mean, talk about fundraising.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
they'd be flying off the shelves.
Yeah. How about that? I gotta tell you, another reason why I'm not too keen on flying these days, just one story after another. You know, they had that little software glitch the other day that affected flights. And if you can actually get to the airport to try to take your flight, you never know when a random dude's just going to stab you and try to throw you over a railing.
Oh, my.
This just happened at Miami International Airport. The person is left in critical condition, and they said it was just an unprovoked random attack.
What?
Yeah.
Did they actually throw them off?
They tried. I don't think they got them over the railing, but they still left them in critical condition.
What a terrible combination that is.
Absolutely. I'm just cruising to my gate, get my plane at Miami International.
It's one thing to know it's coming, but then to be blindsided like
Yeah.
that, it's got to be so surreal.
Right, just out of nowhere, somebody decided it was time to stab.
I don't like that story.
Southwest Airlines says that soda cans are exploding on flights across the country, and at least 20 flight attendants have been injured by the erupting cans since the start of the summer.
Oh, yeah. Soda cans can take you out, my friends.
Yeah.
What's going on with the soda?
I would imagine it's probably heat. They do say that don't leave soda cans in hot cars. And I'd imagine because of the heat that you're having on tarmacs, they're loading them up and they probably wind up hot and then they explode inside the plane. If I had to guess. A jilted passenger who twice claimed his girlfriend had a bomb on a flight after she broke up with him was sentenced to prison. This had happened on Breeze Airways. It got diverted to Jacksonville.
So he was mad at his chick, and he calls in a bomb threat and says she's got a bomb to get back at her.
Yeah, and so he's now received 2 years in prison.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, good.
F around and find out.
Why do people have to cause such a commotion on these flights,
Well,
man?
he probably thought it wouldn't trace back to him, and she would just get in trouble.
Big dummy?
You are a big dummy.
Wow. Police in South Africa are investigating a case involving 2 suspects who escaped from their holding cells last week. And what's really odd is how they think they escaped. Right now, the number one theory that they are going with is that these 2 suspects shapeshifted and became cats.
Please tell me that's a real theory that people are saying.
It's their real theory. I don't know what kind of things are happening in South Africa or how their law enforcement is, but that is right now the number one theory on how they got out.
Wow.
Not only do I want that to really be the theory that they're going with, I also want it to be real. I want them to really have shapeshifted.
I mean, kids are really turning into cats.
This is not an episode of True Blood.
It's unbelievable.
If people could really shapeshift, the world changes.
Oh my God.
It's just we're in a different place.
You'll never be able to get a grip.
I would be. I could not handle that.
No, I couldn't handle it either. I think only select people should be allowed to shapeshift.
But that probably would. That's how it would be. Only a certain percentage of people could do that, and that explains sometimes why certain people are able to just disappear because they're turning into crows.
Meow.
Yeah, you just never know what could happen. How insane could that be, huh?
He just blew our minds.
Wow.
I want it to be real. It's so hard.
A former police department employee in Tennessee is facing charges accused of stealing cans of Vienna sausages to vandalize the home of the city's vice mayor.
Oh, he was throwing weenies in the yard.
Vandalizing with weenies. So they got him on vandalism and theft.
So was he opening up the can and throwing the actual weenies?
Yeah, I
or was
think
he
so.
throwing
I
the
think he was
can?
covering his house in weenies.
That's kind of amazing.
Odd crime.
It's odd, but it's like, okay, nice move.
I could see how that would mess with someone's head.
Yeah.
It's so bizarre.
I think you're a weenie. I'll throw weenies on your yard. Now you have to look at weenies all the time.
They bring raccoons.
A FedEx driver drunkenly crashed his delivery vehicle into a utility pole in Pennsylvania and knocked out power to 800 properties.
Oh, damn.
Whoops.
And he was on shift.
Ugh. He's not going to be driving for them anymore.
I don't think so. That might be his last day on the job.
Your career is over.
Yeah. And they say that a massive pool in Massachusetts had to be closed when a glass jar of salsa broke, sending shards into the water.
Oh, no.
The 220,000-gallon pool had to be completely drained and cleaned. That cost the town $20,000.
Dang.
That sucks. Don't break nothing in your pool.
That's why you should never have glass around the pool.
Yep.
I kind of feel like I shouldn't have glass anywhere.
I agree.
Yep. A little lesson to you. There's a couple in Kuwait that divorced just 3 minutes after saying I do.
That's it?
In the 3 minutes, the groom called the bride stupid. She flies into a rage and demands that the judge right then and there just dissolve the marriage he just put together.
You feel like there were probably issues bubbling up before that, right?
Wow.
God, wow.
So quick.
I mean, that's even quicker than a Kardashian marriage.
Yeah, it is.
That's insane. And finally, congratulations to 71-year-old David Vat Masterson of Daytona Beach. He won the Hemingway Lookalike Contest at the conclusion of the Hemingway Day celebration at Sloppy Joe's in Key West over the weekend.
Good for him.
I like those contests. Those are fun.
Yeah, it is kind of a cool little weekend. They got so many great events happening in the Keys, and that was just one of them over the weekend.
We should do a Kevin Ralston lookalike contest because there's a lot of people that look like Kevin.
Not a bad
I
idea.
would
Yeah.
love that.
That would be-
we get a sponsor. We put a cash prize up for it.
I agree.
And we do a Kevin lookalike
That
contest.
would be a fun
That would be
event.
that'd be a great event.
I've been wanting to do this for a while because I want to get lookalikes for all 3 of us. I have a project. I have a whole plan.
I mean, we could turn it into the KVJ lookalike contest, although the Kevin Ralston lookalike, there's a ring to that.
His is the most fun.
It is.
Okay. Yeah, you let me know when and where.
Dude, we
There,
gotta
baby.
wait. We got insurance issues for live events, but as soon as those insurance issues get tackled, I say we do this.
I'm actually not going to shut up about that event. I want to make
We
that
should make it
happen.
happen.
Keep squawking, bird. Keep
I'm down with that.
squawking.
Mm-hmm. All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, a little hack for you. Would you like fluffier scrambled eggs? I'll let you know how you accomplish that next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Get your vehicle summer road trip ready by the experts at Schumacher Auto Group, offering services for most makes and models by certified technicians at 3 convenient locations. Express walk-in services available or schedule your service at SchumacherAuto.com. Well, at the moment, you just have a crash tying you up in Palm Beach County on I-95 South. At Congress Avenue, the right lane is blocked. From the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Self-care is not selfish. Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
Want to save on some of the biggest names in streaming on the network made for streaming? X marks the spot. Now through July 25th, get 150 megabit Xfinity internet for $30 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract with Wi-Fi equipment included. And for just $15 a month, add the new Stream Saver that includes Peacock, Apple TV Plus, and Netflix. All your favorites, all in one place, only from Xfinity. So go ahead and binge some shows, stream some movies, and save some money all at the same time. For more watching and less spending, X marks the spot. Switch to Xfinity, the network made for streaming, and bring on the good stuff. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. Internet offer requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account, taxes and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply, currently $56 a month. Plus Wi-Fi equipment, currently $15 a month. Actual speeds vary. Stream Saver requires Xfinity Internet or TV, and price subject to change.
The Greenway Kia brand has stepped it up. I'm telling you, I didn't understand what Kia had done technologically, luxury-wise, elevating-wise. They have taken this brand of Kia and brought it into the stratosphere. And if you haven't driven a Kia, you probably don't know what they've done. So I'm telling you to do what I did. Get to Greenway Kia. Go test drive these vehicles. You will be impressed. The leather seats, the stay in lane technology, the blind spot cameras, the speedometer projection, the air conditioned seats. I mean, it was impressive on a lot of their vehicles. You got to go test drive them. Go to Greenway Kia in West Palm Beach, right there on Military Trail. If you're making $350 a week, they want to approve you. Call 1-800-NEW-KIAs or go to KiaWestPalmBeach.com.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
Hey, my name is Jared. And this is Matt. And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Maple Pepper Bacon Sandwich is that sweet and savory flavor combo. I love the grilled chicken because of how juicy it is. It has that perfect smoked flavor.
And then the crunch of the pickles and the sweet heat that they bring just ties it all together.
And that crispy sweet bacon, it adds so much flavor.
It ties in amazing with the warm, soft bun. You can really taste the sweetness in every bite.
The maple bun is bringing the fun.
Order the Maple Pepper Bacon Sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Available for a limited time. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
So how many of us got ready for work this morning, stood in front of the mirror and said, ugh, I do not like how I look today? I can actually take myself off of that list, but it used to be me for sure. Unwanted fat. Was it my metabolism? Was it my poor eating habits? Was it getting older? Could have been all of those things. It's Tracy, and all I knew is I needed to get rid of that fat, but how? And I wanted to do it really super fast. Well, thankfully, a friend of mine told me about Coastal Weight Loss Secret. He had already done the program, lost a ton of weight, and told me it was so easy. And I was like, I have never been on a weight loss program before. I'm nervous. And he said, have no fear. Call Dr. Zuckerman at Coastal Weight Loss Secret. You're not doing shots. You're not doing gross prepackaged meals, but you are losing up to a pound of fat every single day. See, with Coastal Weight Loss Secret, it kicks your metabolism back into gear. You know the secret that you're shedding all this weight and you're keeping it off, just like I have. I lost 43 pounds in 3.5 months, and I've kept it off now for 7 months. You owe it to yourself. Make the call, 561-680-3090. And info online at coastalweightlossecret.com.
Right now, you may be running a little late, or feeling stressed, or overwhelmed, and you may be going a bit over the speed limit. So to help you relax, exhale. Ease up on the gas. You'll get there when you get there. Take a moment to just chill. This little break is brought to you by Target Zero and the Florida Department of Transportation.
There is something to be said for these hurricane windows and doors. Hey, it's Virginia, and this is my second hurricane season with the home completely fortified, courtesy of BNT windows and doors. And I'm telling you, it's just a different sense of peace going into hurricane season, knowing I've done everything I can to fortify my home. It just gives you a sense of, okay, I've done everything. I've preparation 100% been on point. So whatever happens from here, there's nothing more I could have done. That is a beautiful feeling. I have that because of BNT windows and doors, and I want you to have it too. They bring master installers out to your place. They do a fantastic job with the installation, and they use that custom PGT product. PGT windows and doors are the best selling on the market. So you have the best installers, and then you have the best product. Seriously, do this for your family, for your stress level. BNTwindowsanddoors.com.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio,
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
this is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
Well, one of the things that TikTok is great for is all these little hacks. Did you know? People are like, oh, I can't believe it. It's blowing my mind. They did say on TikTok that if you want fluffier scrambled eggs, Virginia,
I love fluffier scrambled eggs.
they say try adding a little seltzer water to the mix.
No way.
Yeah, that's what it does. They said it doesn't take much, just 1 teaspoon for every 2 eggs you're making.
Wow.
And you'll
what
have
a
fluffier
fun.
scrambled eggs.
I'm going to try that.
How do you make water suck harder? Ugh, make it seltzer water. It tricks you into thinking, oh, this might be Sprite. No, it's
Oh,
not.
yeah, no.
Liar.
Yeah. Terrible for drinking, maybe great for scrambled eggs. I don't know. That's what
I'm
they
going to
say
try
least.
it. That is a struggle to get your eggs really fluffy and
Yeah.
perky and moist and bouncy.
I love perky eggs.
I
Perky
do.
eggs.
What are you talking
Your
about?
eggs perky. Yeah. But what's kind of interesting now is they've been putting together an interesting list of from hacks and things that people did not know. Because a lot of times you learn something from a hack and be like, oh, I had no idea you could use a product that way.
I learned a hack with tomatoes. You take a tomato, a full-on tomato,
Yeah.
and then you slice it almost like a tic-tac-toe board.
Okay.
And you go deep with this tic-tac-toe board,
Uh-huh.
and then you slice it from the bottom, and it starts to give you natural diced tomato.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? Does that make I lost everybody?
Maybe if you could show us in a video.
Okay. So make this double suck, not only on the radio but now on video. All right, I'll do that later.
Can you suck in mini formats?
I don't think I explained it well, but it's cool. Trust me.
Okay, all right. Super cool. Yeah, so I always love this. In fact, coming up here in just a second, I've got some very So many little things about products that you may not realize. And it's kind of interesting when you finally discover after so many years of knowing this product, probably using this product hundreds, if not thousands of times, they're going, oh, I had no idea that was what that was for. Because in a sense, sometimes they don't really break it down and let you know. They just put it on a product and they assume that either you're going to figure it out. Like, how was I supposed to know this?
It took me forever to realize you put the liquid detergent in that pouch thingy on your washer. I would just put it on like a salad dressing.
The cup that says pour detergent here.
Dude, I don't read things.
He's pouring it in like a salad dressing.
Someone saw me pouring it like a salad dressing. I go, dude, what are you doing? You know, there's just this hole right here. It goes into the system. Blew my mind.
Blew his mind. Couldn't believe it. How old do you think you were when you discovered that?
Oh, that wasn't, honestly, if I got my honest cap on, that was about 4 years ago.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. I've been doing the salad technique forever.
Well, back in the day, we all did the salad technique.
Okay.
That was how it was done.
No.
But now the newer washers, a lot of them have a special cup for you to pour the detergent in. And if they didn't tell old man that times have changed, old man don't know.
They never told me. They never told me that it's changed.
You never got that memo.
No.
Yeah.
You didn't read your manual?
Where would I have gotten this notice?
The manual.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, he doesn't read things, Virginia.
Not crap
He
like
chucked that manual in the trash so quick.
Yeah, whoosh.
I don't read crap like that.
A couple of things I know from me. It took me a while. I was in my early 20s before I realized you had to clean out your lint trap. Didn't know that.
1,000%.
It took my dryer not drying anymore, and I was like, why is my dryer not drying? When's the last time you took the lint out? I'm like, what do you mean? And then that's when I discovered that.
My dad had this. He goes, so, Jaybird, you know you got to take this. I could see the disappointment in his eyes.
I know,
going,
right.
How did I raise not a man?
So judgy, yeah. I'm like, well, you never told me, Dad.
He goes, it's going to burn your house down.
Yeah. I probably was in my early 30s before I realized that the arrow next to the gas gauge indicates which side of your car the gas cap is on.
Blew my mind, too.
That took me a while. Didn't know that. Did you know that car headrests are designed to break car windows in an emergency? You can remove your headrest and use the metal rods to break the car window.
What a great idea.
That's valuable around here with people that drive into canals and your car goes underwater.
Oh.
Get that headrest and ping, and yeah.
Now you know.
I did not know that.
Huh.
Little idea for you.
That's new to me too, Kev.
Yeah, okay. Well, there you go.
I like that one.
Okay.
Hopefully when you're going into the canal, you don't knock yourself unconscious by hitting that headrest.
Yeah.
And you're still awake enough to be able to disengage it and smash your window.
You hope. Do you know in some pen caps they have little holes in there? Have you ever noticed that? Some pen caps do.
I'm looking at one right now.
Do you know why they have the hole in that?
To see Kevin and
Oh, yeah, you have one exactly. It has
play
a hole in it.
telescope?
No, it's in case you swallow it, it'll let air pass through it so you don't suffocate.
Oh.
Wow.
Look at you with some party facts.
Oh, yeah, baby.
So it's a life hole.
It is. That's why they do that.
Next time you're at a party, just start bringing that up. Did you guys know that a pen...
Got a lot of these. Got a lot of these. And here's kind of a weird thing. Between bananas and berries, botanically, bananas are classified as berries, while strawberries are not.
Huh.
Oh, I thought you were going to say strawberries are classified as bananas.
Yeah, right. What?
What is going on here?
Okay, what's going on here? And do you know why they have a bite in the Apple logo?
Because some of the worm?
Nope.
No, it fits perfectly with something.
They did that so it's not mistaken for a cherry.
Oh.
Apparently they put the apple in there. People go, oh, it's a cherry. You're like, no, it's an apple. And they go, let's put a bite in it.
Oh.
I guess that's why it's there.
I don't know if that works. I think you need to add a worm.
Okay. And they say the term Bluetooth comes from a Viking king who united Denmark and Norway, similar to how technology unites devices.
Oh.
Huh.
That's named after a Viking king, King Bluetooth. Doesn't that sound weird?
Were his teeth really blue? Because that's unfortunate.
I don't know.
Is that really his name?
That's what it's apparently where it came from.
Ugh, if your teeth are blue, you are not practicing good dental hygiene.
No, that's not going to be good. Do you know what the button on top of baseball caps is called, Jaybird? It's got a name.
Hat nipple?
No. It's a good Good guess.
Stop playing with it.
You call it a squatchy.
Did not know it. Never
Didn't
heard
know
of
it.
it.
Squatchy?
Yeah, that's the technical name. It's kind of like, on your shoelaces, that little hard part that you use to tie has got
Flugelbinder.
something like that. Yeah, it's got an actual technical name.
That's
to
what they
it,
said
too.
in the movie Cocktail. It's called a Flugelbinder.
Okay, I'm buying it. Why not? And did you know that the Q in Q-tip stands for something?
Quiet.
Quit putting this thing in your ear.
Quit. Quality.
Quality. Okay. They are right about that because if you go like for a lesser brand, like the store brand Q-tips, it does not feel the same.
I know they say Q-tips are bad for your ears, but gosh, I love it. It feels so good. I'm not stopping.
If it's wrong, I don't want to be right.
Yeah, it just feels. I feel like they get them cleaner too.
Yeah. Okay. Well, coming up here in a second, if you've got some random useless knowledge, I want to play a round of the acronym game with you to get you qualified for this amazing trip that we have to the Bahamas. If you'd like to take a stab at it, call us up right now, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763 at the KVJ Show.
More KVJ next on 97.9 WRMF.
Want to save on some of the biggest names in streaming on the network made for streaming? X marks the spot. Now through July 25th, get 150 megabit Xfinity internet for $30 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract with Wi-Fi equipment included. And for just $15 a month, add the new Stream Saver that includes Peacock, Apple TV Plus, and Netflix. All your favorites, all in one place, only from Xfinity. So go ahead and binge some shows, stream some movies, and save some money all at the same time. For more watching and less spending, X marks the spot. Switch to Xfinity, the network made for streaming, and bring on the good stuff. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. Internet offer requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Taxes and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Currently $56 a month. Plus Wi-Fi equipment, currently $15 a month. Actual speeds vary. Stream Saver requires Xfinity Internet or TV, and price subject to change.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Diego.
Hi, Diego. It's Jennifer Coolidge. I just want to say your cashback match makes me feel so special. It really inspired me.
That's great. Doubling the cashback you've earned at the end of your first year is what we do.
Well, I'm doubling everything now. Double dating, double dipping, double feature, double header, double whammy. Basically double or nothing.
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Make paradise your home at Old Palm Beach Resort and Spa. This Forbes 5-star Palm Beach Oceanside retreat has something for everyone. Discover oceanfront adventures, 5-star dining, and their world-class spa right here in Palm Beach. Florida residents receive 15% off the best available rate now through October. And daily benefits are always included at no charge. Complimentary Wi-Fi, fitness classes, private beach access. The Kids Club is free until September 30th. And no resort fee. Book now at oldpalmbeach.com. That's EAUPalmBeach.com.
Snyderman, can you move things in your mind?
Nope.
Did you read our minds?
I got nothing. Were you thinking of nothing?
No. So, what makes you a superhero?
I can tell if you should repair or replace your air conditioning system.
If it's time to replace your air conditioning unit, Snyder can help. Get 0% interest if you pay in full within 60 months. Visit SnyderAC.com and get the details in a flash.
I think you mean Snyderman.
CAC 1821616.
My son Rocco has his mother's teeth, and unfortunately for him, he is going to need braces, just like his mom did back in the day. And so that's why I am so excited that we found a great place, family owned and operated by Florida natives right here in South Florida, Great Smile Dental. Now, you say dental? Wait, do they do braces? Yeah, they do everything, all phases of dentistry, anything you can come up with under one roof. Dental, orthodontics, implants, doesn't matter what you need. They do it all in one place. A multi-specialty office that we went to go check out last week in Port St. Lucie. I am such a fan of doing everything in one place and not driving around for multiple appointments at multiple different doctor's offices. Oh my gosh, this is going to save me so much time. Great Smile Dental does orthodontics, and we're going today to get Rocco into his braces. Just feel confident. You and your family can all go to the same place, just like we're going. GreatSmileDental.com, right there in Port St. Lucie. GreatSmileDental.com.
Music this hour.
Sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance.
Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org.
Wait, KVJ is on TikTok? Oh, you've got to see this. Now, back to the KVJ show on 97.9 WRMF.
Nice little getaway here to the Bahamas, the British Colonial in Nassau. 3 days, 2 nights for 4 people with round-trip airfare on Silver Airlines thanks to PBI. Now, you can qualify by just listening to WRMF on our app, the KVJ show. Or you can jump to the front of the line, and you can also pick up a $50 Conky Joe gift card. We have got Debbie on here from Boca to play the acronym game to qualify. Hello, Debbie.
Hi.
How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing very well. I'm going to see how well you know some acronyms here. Let's see if you can't get to 3. If I gave you the acronym SMH, what is somebody saying with that? What is SMH?
Shaking my head.
Shaking my head, yes. There's
Yay.
1. Okay, if somebody says LMK at the end of a message, what are they asking you to do? What does LMK stand for?
Let me know.
Okay. Let me know, bam. This girl's on. Okay. Let me throw you a tougher one here. Okay, what about this? If somebody hits you up with BBS, what are they saying there?
Be back soon.
Yay.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
She got it. She
Just
worked
like
it
that.
out.
Just like
That's
that.
awesome.
Bam. How easy was that, Debbie?
Stressful.
Stressful.
Okay, all
She's
right.
like, I had to think on the air.
Yeah, it's Monday. I get it, yeah. But you could de-stress in the Bahamas. 3-day, 2-night stay for 4 at the British Colonial in Nassau. You are qualified for that right now, okay, Debbie?
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. I'm going to keep doing that with you all week long right here on the KVJ show.
I got one for you, old school one. RHTS.
RHTS.
Ooh, I know it.
What is it?
Raise hell this summer.
Okay.
Raise hell this summer. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Everybody wrote that in your yearbook.
Yeah,
Okay.
RHTS.
I thought it
Raise
was
hell
Randy
this
has
summer.
tiny shoes. Okay.
His dad does not have tiny shoes, okay?
All right.
I've heard the rumors about his dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Easy.
Gosh.
Big shoe baby.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Skips a generation.
It's like
So
baldness.
unfortunate, right? Yeah.
It skips a generation.
It's so unfortunate. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, I hate to tell you, but there is another popular South Florida restaurant that is disappearing close. We keep talking about some of our favorite restaurants that just keep disappearing. Some of them marked for death. You know, ones you go back just 10, 20 years ago were thriving, and now it's hard to find any locations like a TGI Fridays, starting to disappear. It's like, what the heck is going on? And now there's another one that looks like it's kind of marked for death. Might be heading down the path of the Red Lobsters.
Is this one going to hurt the bird over here?
Well, it might because it's got the word pizza in the name. California Pizza Kitchen.
I love that restaurant. But you know what? They're quite pricey, and you wonder if it has something to do with it. It's kind of an expensive restaurant, and it gets a lot. Not everyone loves it either because it's a chain restaurant. I think they do great things. I think they got good sides.
Yeah. Okay.
They have good specialty pizzas, but every time you talk about that kind of pizza, people always go, "That's not real pizza."
I don't know why I haven't really been. I think I went one time to one of the Gardens Mall, maybe 20 years ago, and I don't know that I've been back. I don't know if it's anything bad. I just don't really eat at the mall.
I have done so much damage at that one restaurant alone you speak of.
Yeah.
I've ordered from that restaurant so many times. Oh, family dinners there.
Better keep it going.
Family dinners, hold the family.
Yeah.
I don't want no kids. I don't want no wife, but I want to eat like I have them.
It's very painful and very, very accurate.
The location in the Town Center Mall in Boca Raton that's been open since 1993 just closed in June.
Dang.
And they once had 250 locations. Now they're down to 130 in the U.S. The other ones in Palm Beach Gardens, I talked about the Gardens Mall, and the one in Wellington, still open as of now.
I will say this, because I am a huge fan of their food. They kind of, you could feel them fall off a little bit with their taste.
Are they slipping?
I felt like they were slipping slightly.
Dang, you heard it here.
And I love that. Huge fan.
Well, they also have a big brand in the grocery stores now. They have a presence in the frozen pizza aisle a lot.
They do. You see them a lot. They've got several different options you can get.
I think they have that lame cauliflower crust that Kevin likes.
Oh, I love that cauliflower crust.
There's times where I just stop and look at it and just give it the evil eye, and then I keep walking.
And then you curse Kevin's name. And people are like, why is he talking to
You're
himself?
right. Cauliflower people are very excited to tell you about cauliflower pizza, and I just can't sign on for that.
I know you weren't feeling so well the other day when we had that Seminole Reef Grill event.
Yeah.
They made a Jaybird pizza that they put on the happy hour menu. I was waiting for you to show up because we made it a cauliflower crust.
Oh, man.
And if you would have showed up, you would have been so mad, and I would have been giggling.
That would have made me very melancholy. I didn't sign off on that, by the way.
Yeah, I know you didn't.
And another thing, too, looking at pizza places, they say Pizza Hut reported a 7% sales decline in the first quarter of 2024.
Oh.
We were just talking about how much we loved Pizza Hut back in the day because it was special. You got to go back and find what made the special Pizza Hut.
We were talking, too, about that Pizza Hut buffet, and I put our Instagram stories over the weekend. There's one in Orlando that is still doing it. $9.99 Pizza Hut lunch buffet. All the nostalgic stuff you remember. Red cups, everything.
I could have swore you had a story, Kev, about the buffets coming back.
Yeah, they are bringing back the lunch buffet, and this is it. Look, McDonald's has been doing that $5 meal, and I think their traffic has been up. I was reading an article about how long are they going to keep it going, how many franchises, are they going to amend it in some way? Because the foot traffic to McDonald's has picked up, but again, is it increasing their profits? Because they were charging anywhere from $7 to $9 for the same amount of food for only $5.
And I heard rumors that they were bringing back a Grimace and a Hamburglar. I haven't seen them out really in the forefront.
They had the Grimace shake that did very well at McDonald's.
Yeah, it did.
That was one of the things that recently popped.
Let's bring it back.
Yeah.
Again, we want McDonald's to do well. We want Burger King to do well.
Mm-hmm.
We want the fast food.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what this would do to the Pizza Hut. Here's a little bit of the video from the one in Orlando, which, by the way, Orlando, do they have not the best restaurants in maybe arguably all of America? Everything is special. Like, don't they have the world's largest McDonald's there?
They do.
They got the White Castle that is there.
Yep.
You can get everything in Orlando. And here's a little bit of the Pizza Hut that they have with all the nostalgia.
Orlando Pizza Hut buffets are back, and you'll never believe it, but this may be the only one in the entire state of Florida that's keeping all of the nostalgic interior and exterior. Little did I know that this location has actually had their pizza buffet for the last 2 years. They may have been the first ones to ever bring it back, and nobody knew about this because nobody shared it online. This location has even been here since 1978.
Wow. And they kept everything looking legit. I love that.
That's pretty cool.
I'm gonna take my kids. I'm gonna go. We have to drive through Orlando in a couple of weeks to bring Mags back to college. We are making a stop at that pizza buffet.
Well, I was gonna say too. I mean, you could really do it too. You could stop at that Pizza Hut. You could do the McDonald's. You could stop at the White Castle.
Hit them all, right? I mean,
well, if you're there.
Yeah.
I took the kids to the McDonald's, and Rocco loved it. He was so obsessed. He got a pizza at McDonald's.
I've never been to that one. I gotta go.
Fun. You got. I made a TikTok. Only like 40 people watched it. So will you go watch it?
I was one of the 40. Loved it.
Mega 41.
Where does Pizza Hut rank, do you think, in the world of pizza places in America?
I would say they rank somewhere in the top 7. So I'm going to say 6.
Going to say 6. What do you think, Virginia? Higher or lower than 6?
Higher.
You're right. They're second.
Really?
Yeah. They've got 6,200 locations still.
Is Domino's number 1?
Domino's is number 1. Yeah.
Domino's is doing the work, y'all. They are out there hustling.
They have more than 20,000 locations.
I do feel like Domino's is on top these days when it comes to the chained restaurant. Who's number 3? Papa
John's.
Yeah.
Yep. They have got 5,300 franchises.
And it does start to kind of fall off after that. They are really known as the big 3.
Is the next one Little Caesars?
I don't have any more, Virginia. That's as far as you get to go.
I don't think it is. Nothing against Little Caesar.
He's not delivering.
I just say you eat Little Caesars when it's there and you accidentally find it.
The Little Caesars up by me in Jupiter closed.
Yeah, I wonder why.
And I used to love going there because the pizza was $6. And Rocco would eat it, and he's a kid. He doesn't know.
I think it's good for little kids because little kids sometimes don't know the difference between.
Totally.
I can see why Rocco would like it, and I would see why you would like it because of the price point.
Yes.
Give you a fun fact. You know, Little Caesars is from Detroit, Michigan. In fact, they still have the Little Caesars Arena that is right there where they play the hockey games. And Domino's is from Ypsilanti, which is in the same area.
Really?
Making Michigan arguably the biggest pizza state in America.
They got the Detroit style.
If they got Domino's, that is number 1. And then they got Little Caesars.
Look at you with all this pizza knowledge.
New York likes to claim they're number 1. Are they, though? I don't know.
I know Connecticut's laid claim recently as well.
Connecticut.
Chicago loves to call themselves the pizza capital.
Connecticut? They're saying they're the pizza place?
Yeah,
Why are they saying that?
They're saying that their pizza's better than New York's.
I don't know.
They're trying to take the title away, and I know New Jersey's fighting for it as well.
Well, Jersey just likes to fight.
Okay. Yeah. Well, here is a fight that you may want to take on. It is the favorite fast food joints. USA Today came out with their top 10 list.
Okay, sometimes this USA Today rubs you the wrong way, Virginia.
Okay.
They can be offensive with their list, but they're doing it on purpose.
Isn't this the same place that said in Ohio the best pizza was the Pizza Crossing?
Yep.
Okay, this has got no credibility. It's got zero credibility.
I want to hear your response to what they have as the number 1 best fast food joint in America. Either you're going to love it or you're going to extremely hate it.
Okay.
I'll let you know what it is next.
Want to watch The KVJ Show? YouTube.com. Search KVJ Show. Subscribe. The KVJ Show will be back in minutes on 97.9 WRMF.
It's the first day of the first grade, and she found a new best friend. It's a laid-back Sunday afternoon. You wish would never end.
The homemade taste of Bluebell and good friends gathered round. The good old days are being made right now.
The new Bluebell Cookies and Cream Cheesecake is cheesecake ice cream with chocolate cookie-crusted cheesecake pieces and chocolate cream-filled cookies. Again, cheesecake ice cream with chocolate cookie-crusted cheesecake pieces and chocolate cream-filled cookies. Buy two.
The good old days are being made right now.
The good old days are being made right now.
Look for Bluebell ice cream available at Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Zoom Tan's 12 Days of Christmas in July is back. Zoom Tan will be offering a new offer every day for 12 straight days. You can pick any or all offers that have been revealed. So hurry into any Zoom Tan today and take advantage of our spectacular 12 Days of Christmas in July before it ends. Go to ZoomTan.com for information on our daily offers. Hurry in. You won't see offers this good till Christmas in December. Christmas in July ends July 25th at Zoom Tan. Why be pale and pasty when you can be tan and tasty?
I love preventative medicine. I love the concept of being on top of something before it's an issue. If you're like me and you want to catch any kind of problem before you have to go to the hospital, isn't that the way you want to live your life? You need to go to Life Imaging FLA like Kevin and I did and be proactive. They want to give you the free heart scan just like we did.
I can't even think why you wouldn't do this. First of all, it's free with just a few minimum requirements. It's a $699 value. Takes you 10 minutes. You don't undress. There's no dyes, nothing uncomfortable with the whole scan.
All you need to do is set this up for yourself. And while you're asking about that free heart scan with just a few minimum requirements, ask about the cancer screening and the virtual colonography. They do both of those as well.
All you have to do is take out your cell phone right now and hit pound 250 and say the keyword free heart scan to get it. That's pound 250, keyword free heart scan with Life Imaging FLA.
Winning comes without a guarantee. Focus, discipline, and extraordinary effort make winning more likely. Sometimes our greatest wins come from our major setbacks. Coming back from a serious injury is a win that requires teamwork. At Osborne and Francis, we are in it to win it. If you've been seriously injured in an accident, call Osborne and Francis, 561-293-2600. Offices Boca Raton and West Palm Beach.
Welcome! Let's play Pick a Door. Door 1 or 2?
Door 1?
You picked flood insurance. Gary, tell them what they won.
You win! Faster recovery from flooding, financial protection, and peace of mind. This hurricane season, bounce back from flood loss. Flood insurance is your winning choice. Floodsmart.gov/hurricanes.
You know, it's recently occurred to me that my Greenway Kia Sportage Hybrid, the best car I've ever owned. Hey, it's Nick Rivers. I also love the dealership. And a lot of people asking me questions like, hey, do they take trade-ins? Of course they take trade-ins at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. They'll even give you up to $6,000 for any trade. You just have to bring in your payment or your title. And then they're like, okay, but what if you're upside down or you owe too much? Don't worry about that either. Your trade's never going to be worth more. No matter how much you owe on that trade, they'll even make you a deal and pay off 100% off the balance of your trade. Don't let the lack of cash stop you. Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach, they're going to work with your financing guidelines. Go check out the dealership. Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800-NEW-KIAs. Follow them on Facebook or online. GreenwayKiaWestPalmBeach.com. And remember,
we want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
Credit affects down payment and approval terms. Negative equity refinanced offers don't combine.
Injured? Visit Lytle Ryder, Smith, Ivy, and Fronrath at foryourrights.com.
Don't forget the After the Show podcast, coming up live and uncensored. Get it wherever you get your podcasts. Now more of the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
What do you think about USA Today's take at the favorite fast food joints? Now, just looking at their top 10, they have excluded the big three. I don't see McDonald's in here. I don't see Burger King in here. And I don't see Wendy's in here. Can you come up with the top 10 best fast food joints and not include those 3?
You can, but there's going to be some restaurants we probably don't have here in Florida or we don't know of.
There's a few. I will throw out a few that they have put on their list that you'd be like, oh, wait a minute, I don't know that one. Captain D's, they have on there at number 6. They've got 500 locations in 22 states. They're mostly in the southeast. It's a fish joint.
Captain D.
It sounds like you're getting something other than fish and chips, right?
Hold the tartar sauce.
How good is this Captain D's? I don't know. To me, I think I don't know. First of all, fast food fish sometimes can be a little...
Fast food fish should scare you just a little bit.
I'm not saying it can't be done because some people do it well, but Captain D's, I hope you do it well.
I like my fish fresh, and here's the thing. You live in South Florida. It's easy to get.
Another fast food place that we do not have in South Florida that they put on their list is In-N-Out Burger. It's at number 4. And then here we are at their overall number 1 that they have for the best fast food joint in America. They say is Del Taco. Number 1.
I've never had it. I've heard great things about it, so I can't really get mad at it because I've never tried it.
Okay, now they are mainly focused in western states, but they do have some locations in Florida.
Where are they? Who wants to do a road trip?
Guess what else they have in Orlando? Captain D's.
They do?
Yeah.
Of course they do. Isn't it amazing that they have everything?
I bet they have Del Taco in this.
I bet you they do.
We could get this whole list.
They do. They have Del Taco in Orlando.
Wow.
There you go. So we go to the Pizza Hut buffet. We go to Del Taco. We go to Captain D's.
What a fun road trip that would be.
We're going to weigh 400 pounds.
You don't have to go, full gorilla at each place. You could do a little meal here, a little meal there.
Fat girl summer, here we come.
Yeah.
Or make it a 3.5-day trip and you just take your time to explore.
Yeah.
You just eat and then go lay in your hotel room because you don't feel good.
You go to
then you go eat the next day.
You go to the pool, but just put your feet in the water because swimming or floating is just too much energy.
Nobody wants you in the pool all gassy either.
Okay, now the ones that we do know, how do you feel about this ordering from USA Today for the favorite fast food joints? They put KFC at number 2.
Absolutely not. No, get out of here.
Chick-fil-A's at number 3. Popeyes is at number 8. And Zaxby's is at number 9.
There's a lot of chicken in there.
A lot of chicken in their top 10.
KFC
at number 2.
KFC should not be better than Chick-fil-A.
Get out of here, Colonel Sanders. No.
Okay.
No way.
The Colonel's on. Colonel paid somebody.
All right, now this list is starting to really get me hot under the collar. Yeah.
Fire you up. Okay. Taco Bell, they have at number 7. And then they have Hardee's at number 5.
Hardee's? Get out of here.
Calm down, Bert. Calm down.
And then at number 10, they have Arby's.
We got the meats?
Yes.
No, this list is wrong. It's wrong. Hardee's does not belong in the top 10. Hardee's is weak, low-budget Hardee's.
You do a top 5 list of the best fast food joints in America, and you cannot include the big 3 in your top 5. Who makes it?
Can I please go home and give... Can I take this home for homework? I want to.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to give you a rushed answer because this is too important.
I do not want to give you a rushed answer. I want to really take my time on this.
Yeah. Because I would think you would have a 5 guys. You could argue would be in there.
Are we counting casual dining as well? Fast casual dining?
I look at what they've had. Wouldn't a Shake Shack, wouldn't that apply? I mean, if you're going to do a Chick-fil-A.
Well, everything on your list that you read is straight up just old school fast food. There's no casual dining in that thing.
Yeah. The Chick-fil-A, Zaxby's, those kind of places.
Culver's.
Those are all fast food.
You've been squawking a lot about Culver's lately.
Culver's could get in there,
Culver's
couldn't
could get in there. Culver's would get in there.
Yeah, I would think so too.
Hardee's.
Yeah.
You knew you were going to be mad. You didn't know you'd be this mad.
KFC is number 2. That is some bull junk.
I couldn't believe the list. I saw it. I'm not the fast food junkie you are, and I was like, this thing is terrible.
And I can't speak about the Del Taco. I have heard good things. Is it better than a Taco Bell? I don't know.
Like to hear the feedback on that, but at this point, I'd say USA Today is about the Rolling Stone of food lists.
They don't know. They don't know about food.
They don't know about food at all. Yeah, terrible, terrible call. All right, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. You can give us your thoughts. Hit us up here at the KVJ Show, and I got one more fun food thing for you. Would you like to try a fluffy Coke?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
You knew he would.
One more nugget for you on this Monday next. Talking about USA Today's list of the best fast food joints in America, and they had Del Taco at number 1, and kind of a little bolt in here. Del Taco is coming to Stewart, where 76 Golf used to be. 76 Golf World used to be right there. So they're going to be getting one.
Really?
Uh-huh. Yep. Somebody said there used to be a Captain D on Okeechobee Road years ago, and it was very good. Somebody else is saying Del Taco is not very good. Taco Bell is better.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So we shall see how it does. Yeah, apparently there were Captain D's here back in the 90s, and they're gone.
Captain D. Why do I feel like there was another Captain something that was a fish place, I thought. Is that the same place? It was Captain something. It used to be on Military Trail near Okeechobee Boulevard.
Maybe. It could have been.
It always smelled like bad catfish.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, I don't know.
I know what you're talking about. It wasn't Captain D's. It was,
you know what I'm talking about.
I do know what you're talking about, because then they turned it into where it was like half Captain D's and half like a Miami Subs or something.
Captain Treasures or Captain... Gosh, what...
Somebody will tell us.
Please tell me.
It's breaking our brains.
It was considered a
Long John Silver's. That's what it was. Long John Silver's.
That was big for a while.
Yes,
back in the day.
it was.
Yeah.
Until people realized how gross it was.
Yeah.
Fast food fish.
Anna Port St. Lucie said, yeah, my dad went to Captain D's and ate it and then promptly had a heart attack.
Oh, damn.
I hope he's okay.
He took your dad out.
D stands for death.
Oh, good God. Not an endorsement.
No, that's not.
Will not be getting the heart attack sandwich.
All right, well, I hope this is a little bit better here. It's called Fluffy Coke. And these ladies are going viral for trying out what they call their Fluffy Coke. It's kind of a spin on the previous cola and cream trends like dirty soda and the Pilk that you had seen that was out there. Remember, Pilk went viral not long ago? Well, what you do to get this, you take a cup and you slather marshmallow fluff all around the inside of it.
Ooh.
You add ice, then you pour a can of Coke inside and drink it through a straw. Now, apparently the straw is important because you want to avoid all the fluffy mustache mess you're going to be getting, so the straw is important, and you can also use the straw to scrape the fluff off the sides of the cup.
Oh, the scraping part's the fun part.
Oh,
Fluffy Coke sounds delicious.
I'm typically not a big vanilla Coke kind of guy or a cream soda kind of a guy, but this sounds fun.
You could do different stuff. You could use a regular Coke. They say it works great with Dr. Pepper. You could do a vanilla Coke, something like that, to kick it up a notch.
What about Sprite? Or a grape and cream?
You could try it.
You lost him, Kev. He's somewhere in the clouds, dreaming of fluffy drinks.
They said you need to use marshmallow fluff, not marshmallow cream.
Interesting.
There is a difference in it, and here are the ladies breaking it down.
You're going to start with your cup and your marshmallow fluff and spread it all in your cup. Time to add our Coca-Cola. Pop in our straws and give it a taste. What do you rate our fluffy soda?
Oh, I like it.
I give it a 10.
I'm going to give it a 10, too.
Okay, well, it gets a 10.
They sound adorable.
Yeah.
You could also make it a fluffy cocktail.
Oh, yeah.
Add a little rum to that, baby.
Oh, yeah?
They even got creams that have alcohol in it.
They do. Rum chata is my favorite.
There
For
you
the
go.
alcoholic who's a go-getter.
Of course, Virginia turns this into a way to get a buzz.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Even on a Monday, y'all.
That's right.
This train don't stop.
All right, Bird, we got the after the show going to be coming up here live in about 15 minutes. Also on demand, wherever you get your podcasts, like Spotify. Why don't you wrap us up here with your thought for the day?
Just something to ponder, if you shall. Sometimes we create our own heartbreaks through expectation.
Oh, you're right. Expect less out of people.
I don't know if that's positive.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.